Let's go ahead and get this party started. Go live. Hey, Alexa, stop.
Blah, 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 blah.
Bubs. All right, guys. All right. Happy Thursday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here because, as you know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I thank you for that. So, again, draw some hearts in the chat for yourself. With that being said, this is Everything with Erica. We are going to be talking about MAGA being. I'm sorry. The AirPods keep connecting, guys. My apologies. I'm so sorry. And I was on such. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at the camera like Jim from The Office for a quick moment. That's what I'm gonna do. It makes sense this way. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. With that being said, let's do this. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. Get in the box. And while you are here, my loves, please, 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 let's be active participants. Let's tap the screen, share the live. Let's take care of the gift goals and do all of the good things. All right. I'm going to go ahead and reset the gift goal to another penny goal. So we can go ahead and knock that out, and then we'll move on from there. With that being said, it looks like we have someone named Black Ann on the panel with us. Hi, Black Ann. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. All right. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. Okay. So I think that you've been duped. Do you believe that you've been duped?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Why is that? Like, what did you vote for?
I voted for him because he identifies with me and I identify with him.
How do you identify with him, and how does he identify with you?
I am proud to be white tea, you know?
You're proud to be white?
Of course.
Isn't your profile picture of a black person?
Yeah, it's called blackfishing, you know? We're on
Why
TikTok.
are you blackfishing, though?
It's hilarious.
Why is it hilarious?
Because
How?
black people get so offended so easily in this country.
Black people get so offended so easily. You know, no, I don't think that we get offended so
100%.
easily. I think that you just want to be a victim, so
How
therefore
is it
you
that
try to do
you guys
things
get
to
offended
rage
over
bait people.
jeans? Good
So I think
jeans.
that's what you do.
You get offended over good jeans.
I'm pretty sure that's what you do.
Why do you
Yes,
get
the
offended over
projection.
good jeans?
Who's offended over good jeans? What are you
Good
talking
Jeans
about?
by Sydney Sweeney.
Over
Come
good
on, you
jeans.
guys
What
get
are you
offended
talking
over
about?
everything.
Hey, Penny, you have an echo
offended
low.
over everything.
Penny, if you want to be here, please swipe out of the app and come back. That should take care of the echo.
You guys will never evolve because
I
you're
think
always
that
victims.
I think that you might actually have some type of obsession with black people that you may
You're
want
a
to talk to
permanent
a
victim.
therapist about.
You guys are victims.
I honestly think that you want to talk to somebody
You
about
guys are
that.
just victims. You guys
All
cry
right.
and
I
cry
say this
for
a lot.
years.
Guys, you know what I think
You
we
cry
need? I
about
think we need to
everything that
get
white
a
people
go see the lady sticker.
wouldn't have
That's what we
rights if it
need.
wasn't for white people.
We need to go get a go see the lady sticker. Yes.
Black
That's what
people
we
are
need.
insufferable.
So,
You guys
sir,
are all
here's the
fucked
deal.
up.
You didn't actually come up here to have a conversation. You came up here to rage bait. We don't have to do it. I'm pretty sure you like to, sir, but at the same time, no. Okay?
Touch
No.
hose.
All right. So I'm gonna let you go now. You go ahead and enjoy the rest of your miserable life. All right. Have a day. Okay. Have a day. All right. That was fun, wasn't it, guys? What a way to start the live. What a way. Right? Aren't you all glad to be here? Aren't you all so glad to be here? That dude's weird. Like, wowzers. All right, guys, let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I missed 2 subs. Thank you, new subscribers. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for our new subscribers. And also, we are in a sub wave. We have 3 more subs to go, just 3 to go to hit our goal. To become a love, all right, all you have to do is click that star next to the chat bar. And as a love, we're going to try to do our commercial really quick. But we're on YouTube, too, so let's hurry up. Go. All right. As a love, you get access to a monthly drop. If you're not feeling the op, you can go ahead and drop. You also get the 10-minute co-hosting position with me where you can come up on the panel and co-host and talk to these magazines along with me. Lastly, you get access to our amazing Discord where all the fun happens. So become a love. Click that star next to the chat bar. Appreciate y'all. All right. Awesome. Yeah, that dude was the P word. I don't know if I can call people that on TikTok. I'm trying to, keep this in check tonight. No, keep it cute or keep it on mute. Oh, teacher from Liberty City, what's up? The rent. Okay. With that being said, if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box so that we can have these conversations because y'all already know what I believe. All right. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Right. We can discuss a lot of things. All right. And a lot of those things that we can discuss are definitely going to be facts, but I'm not going to argue with you about your opinion because the fuck, I don't care about your opinion. Anywho. All right, so let's see here and see what we have. Oh, Shauna, thank you so much for sending out the sub, love. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Shauna and our newest sub. I'm not sure who you gave it to, but thank you so much. All right. So
what is this shit? Why are you doing? What is going on with this?
Oh God.
Phone?
Are you okay?
I don't want to know.
Did you mean to come up?
No. Oh my God.
Do you want me to drop you? Are you okay? What is happening in the world today? Why is this happening? Can we just get some people that want to talk about politics for the love of everything that's good in the world? I don't think she was okay, y'all. Can somebody do a check on her, please? I don't know. I don't think she was okay. What's this? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Fashion Nova just texted me. They said they haven't seen me in a long time. You know what, Fashion Nova? You might see me soon. Guys, did you hear the de minimis tax that they actually okay, how can I explain it just to make sure so my words don't get jumbled? Okay, so the de minimis tax is a minimum tax that is imposed on imported goods. Packages or parcels under $800, all right, have been void, so null of being charged that tax. And so what has happened is that Donald Trump actually has reversed that. And so whatever the tariff is on the other country, what's going to happen is that's the tariff that's going to be charged on their products. So like with China, I believe the tariff right now, is it 30% right now? Somebody correct me. I can't remember if it's 30 or 15, but let me know, someone correct me and I'll look at it. All right. With that being said, the tariff from China, where most of our Fashion Nova, Temu, whatever, I don't buy from them, so I don't know. Shein, girls, ladies, and Corey. All right. We have to go binge shopping. All right. We got to rack up real quick, like love you too, Ice Cold. Thank you. All right. We have to rack up just like that. You know why? Because yesterday's price is not today's price. All right. The price is going up. I believe they're going to be doing that at the end of August is when they're going to be getting rid of that. So basically, again, all parcels, regardless of its country of origin, will be tariff. Yep. Yeah, I know, Bex. I don't know, because Donald Trump hates us, okay? He hates us. I've told you this before. I've told you this. Also, Allison, if you are here, Allison, and you contributed, I believe, on the 18th of, what's it called? The 18th of July. Please inbox me so you can get your code because you won the shirt from Liv. Hi, Liv. I saw you come in. Hi. You don't have to join, though, unless you want to. But hi, Liv. Yeah, so we have to deal with that. So Allison, inbox me so you can get your code. Also, yeah, ladies, and guys, just however you want to do it. Go ahead, just go to those and what you talking about, Bugs? John, they can hear you because the microphone picks it up. You want to stop? Not the fart noises. You finished eating? Yes. All right, go upstairs. I got a parent. You. All right. If I could give you any recommendation, Don't have kids. I'm just kidding. Have all the kids you want to have. It's just your body, your choice, whatever. Anywho, all right. Thank you so much again, guys, for being here. Let's keep the party going. If you voted for Donald Trump, by all means, go ahead and request up so that we can have a conversation. I want to have some talks tonight with people who actually know a little bit about politics, who don't mind looking up sources, who want to maybe learn something. I don't know. Maybe I can learn something from you. Did it just switch again? Can you guys hear me? I swear. I think it keeps switching. You can hear me? Okay. Yay. All right. Awesome. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay, guys. So, anywho, let's talk about what Donald Trump is doing in the world. Oh, there's something else too, guys. A judge has overturned 60,000 what is it? TPS removals that Donald Trump did. He rescinded them. Basically, Donald Trump had removed the temporary protected status from 600,000 migrants from, where was it from? From Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela. What's the C one? Cuba. From Cuba. And so 60,000 of those people now have their TPS status back. That's kind of redundant because temporary protected status, but they now have the TPS status back. So there's that. So I want to read about that. And we also want to read about Trump and the tariffs because his ability to actually levy taxes is still being fought in the courts. And I know that the appellate court today, because they're looking at it and they'll decide on it in the coming weeks, is they are deciding whether or not the ability to regulate means the ability to impose taxes. So they're trying to figure out, okay, is this just a job for Congress or can the president actually do this? And in the meantime, in between time, while they're trying to figure it out, he's still imposing tariffs, AKA import duties, also known as taxes. So there's that. We just have to see where it actually goes. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. But let's read about this here. I want to read about Canada. I think that's just a lot. Of course, we're going to be reading from the AP because I love the AP. Hello, welcome in. All right, and if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Let's have a conversation. Let's see you like defend some of this stuff. I'm trying to be nice. I'm really trying. I'm trying so hard to be nice today. It's a lot. It's a lot to be nice. All right, and I'm gonna let my backup up on the thing. See here. I'm gonna let the other Erica hang out for a bit. See what happens there. I don't know why I want to do this, but I'm about to do it. Hold on one moment. Hold on, guys. It's me, Mario. Don't ask any questions. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Okay. All right. If you aren't following my backup, go ahead and do so, please. Thank you very much. Also, if you aren't following me on Twitch and YouTube, you can do that too. I appreciate you. Everything with Erica is the name. Again, that's Everything with Erica on Twitch and YouTube. We are definitely trying to build up these YouTube numbers. Hey, YouTube, I see you over there. Hi, Sky. I see you over there hanging out. Thank you so much. Sky be pulling double time. Thank you, Sky. All right. Oh, thanks for telling me. Okay, so if you voted for Trump, go ahead and request up so that we can have a conversation. And while we wait for Trump supporters to grow a pair, let's go ahead and get into the darn on article from AP about these tariffs. Because for some reason or another, they think that these tariffs are going to help us. Hey, oh, Tic Tac's here. Hey, Tic Tac, here's the deal. I think that you're Oslo. I've never seen you and Oslo in the same room together, and I honestly think that you're Oslo. You're going to have to prove me wrong. I'm going to need to see you and Oslo on the same panel with your cameras on, talking at the very same time. I am. I'm going to have to make that's going to have to happen. I got to see it. I got to see it. All right. Anywho, let's keep reading here. The headline of this one reads, for all you headline hoochies out there, it reads, shout out to Susie, Trump signs order for more tariffs on U.S. partners to go into effect in 7 days. Let's see here. Why try end the mystery? No, because I'm nosy. Beelzebub. Beelzebub's broccoli is funny as hell, by the way. I am nosy and I got to know. I'm so inquisitive. It's like, I got to know. I have to know. All right. Anywho, so President Donald Trump signed an executive order today placing tariffs on many U.S. trade partners, the next step in his trade agenda that will test the global economy and alliances. They are set to go into effect in 7 days instead of the Friday deadline that the president initially set. Taco. Somebody say it with me. Taco. Yeah, drop some tacos in the chat. Drop some tacos in the motherfucking chat. Drop them because he always chickens out. Is what he does. He always chickens out. Guys, I'm trying to tell y'all the market is going to be weird as heck for the next week. It's just going to be weird. And they're going to say, this is great for the economy. This is great. It's not great. It's just another way for them to do insider trading for them to make more money. That's all it is. Tis it, tis all. Again, yeah, Trump supporters, you can't defend this. Anywho, the extension reflects the government's need for more time to harmonize the tariff rates, according to a senior official who spoke to reporters on condition of, there's that word again. Hi, Shauna. Thank you so much for the encounter. Yes. Thank you, Shauna. Okay, guys, here's that word that I can't pronounce. Anonymity. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Anonymous. It's anonymous. Okay. Okay, Jerome Powell been sick of him. You see the way he looks at him? He can't stand that man. All right, so the order applies to 68 countries and the 27-member European Union. What? Countries not listed in the order would face a baseline 10% tariff. Didn't we just make a deal with the EU? I'm confused. That's it on that story. They don't have much more details than that, guys. I'm confused. Didn't we just make a deal with the EU though? I don't get it. Yikes. When was this published? He lied about that deal? Oh, that makes sense. I could have sworn we just made a deal with the EU and they were touting it as a good thing because we were going to do the 15%, so we never got it. Anonymity. Thank you. You are so kind. What's your name? G-Man, real deal. Thank you. Anonymity. I'm going to write that down and put a post-it. I am. I'm going to write that down and put a post-it. I have to. I have to. Oh my gosh, my friend's here. Livingston.
Erica,
How are
welcome, my
ya?
friend. I am all right, my friend. I am all right.
All right. Everything okay?
Yeah, we doing all right. We doing all right. Hanging in there.
Okay.
What are you
That's
doing?
good to hear. I'm here, shooting the shit, doing nothing.
You know, Trump supporters.
No, they scared. It's been like this all day, really. Yeah, what I've noticed is they don't like to go to, like, if you have like a certain amount of followers, like over 10,000 followers, they don't want to come to your live. I only have 176 people here, 176 awesome people. And I guess all 176 people in here are Trump supporters. Like, that's crazy. Not Trump supporters, Kamala supporters, leftists.
Well, I'm going to tell you that like 90% of Americans after, you got to echo, Eric. You're echoing.
Okay.
Like 90% of the vote, like regardless of what people say the exit polls were in 2024, when we look at them in 2028, the map is going to be blue because nobody would have voted for Trump.
Nobody. They're
going to lie. No, they're going to lie. Just like today, every white person voted for Obama.
Exactly.
But the white voter turnout, the crazy part is the white voter turnout was at like a historic low, like a 20-year low.
Yep. For Obama.
But everybody voted for Trump. Yeah.
Everybody.
Insane.
Everybody. All right. Do you want to talk to anyone? I have one in the box.
So I am here to fight.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Hell yeah, let's go. Leg up. Let's see what happens here. Hi, Cross.
Yeah, you pronounced Kamala's name wrong. It's Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Kamala.
Say comma?
No, you said it wrong. So I'm trying to.
I never said. If I said it wrong, my apologies. It's Kamala. All right. What do you want, Cross? Because I think you've been here before. So what do you want?
Well, Just basically, I want to get rid of all the illegals out of the country. I support giving
undocumented
giving all
immigrants,
the
please.
slaves. I
What
support
slaves? What are you talking about?
all the leftover slaves. I support giving them
I'm
their
sorry,
mule,
leftover
their 40 acres
slaves?
and a mule. Yeah,
What are you
we can
talking
give
about?
them.
So Cross
I
is a
want to give them
fascist.
financial reparation.
So Cross is a fascist.
I
Actually,
want to
more
give them
so a neo-Yahtzee.
reparations.
Yeah, 1 second,
I
Cross.
support reparations. I'm saying.
Yeah, he's just gaslighting us. Now I think we should just use him for views until we get up to a couple of hundred, and then kick him. He's not really worth the conversation, but he is a Yahtzee.
He's disgusting.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a total
weird.
Yahtzee.
You can't
Like,
say how any of that would actually benefit him. He's just a weirdo.
I'm not German.
Thank you, Elevated, for subbing. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for Elevated,
I'm
y'all.
British, and the British defeated the Yahtzees. So.
Oh, shush. You're disgusting.
yeah, he's a horrible person.
Yeah.
You guys
I'm pretty
are just
sure your
stupid.
parents don't even like you.
You guys just call every white person a Yahtzee. You're just not uneducated.
Well, you said that Hitler last time we talked. You said that Hitler wasn't all bad.
I mean, he was defending his country against the evil Jews.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I want to play something for you, Cross. Take a listen.
Just doesn't mean I'm a Yahtzee. I'm
just
British.
take a listen.
I don't hate you.
Right. I do hate you.
I just hate all of the choices that you make.
That part
because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make.
Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler!
Yeah, you're annoying. Absolutely weirdo. Anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All right. We are at 28,000 likes. Let's go ahead and get this up to 100,000. I know that we can. It's over 200 of us up in here. Also, we are working on the tiny dinies, and it looks like we have 37 of them left to go, so we can knock those out. Show love to Liv while he is here. And I have 2 more things to ask of you. Please, please, please. All right. Hey guys, if you're not following my backup, go ahead and follow that backup. She's down there at the bottom. That's the other Erica. Also, if you're not following me on Twitch and YouTube, do so. It's everything with Erica. It costs you nothing, but I appreciate your support, your kindness, your love, your encouragement, and most definitely your engagement. Thank you so much. Coach, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Miss Erica?
It's going well, sir. How's it going for you?
Well, where you been hiding?
I ain't been hiding. I caught a fruit. I caught a banana. I was fruited.
Oh, you all right now though?
Yes, sir, I am. I am all right.
Okay.
Hey, I
know you know Liv.
Yeah, I know Liv. Liv and I are besties.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. He's doing this right now too. Because every time I say besties, we go like this. It's like a little weird heart.
Oh,
we're friends.
besties.
What do you mean? The hell?
Okay. I thought it was something else. Okay.
No. So hey,
dope.
Coach, listen, today, right? I saw a video. Have you ever heard of Eric Mays?
No.
You never heard of Eric Mays? Oh my gosh, you don't know who Eric Mays is? I'm gonna have to show you.
A singer or
no, he was a councilman from Flint, Michigan.
Oh, the guy with the deep voice.
Yeah. I said that's your brother.
Was fighting, they were fighting on the floor, didn't they?
I don't know if he was fighting. Yeah, may he rest in peace.
But
I said that's your brother.
Face.
Y'all act just alike. Except for like he was for. Never mind. I was about to say something. I ain't be disrespectful. I would just say he would have never voted for Donald Trump.
Wow. So
y'all act alike though.
He died?
Yeah, he passed away about 2 years ago, I think.
2 years. I just saw a video of him. Maybe it's a different person.
No, the videos live forever. The internet is forever. He said, I'm Jermaine, Tito, Michael, and Jackie. I'm the Jackson 5. That's what he said. I'm not being Jermaine. February. Okay, so February of last year, he passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what you came to talk about today, teacher?
Yeah, I heard the guy talk about reparations, and I've been going on these different lives and asking the people how Gavin Newsom hoodwinked all the black people in California.
How did he hoodwink all the black people in California, sir?
Because when it came down to the money, they had approved it and everything. And then he backed out.
Why did he
You didn't
back out
hear
though? There
about
had to have
that?
been a reason. I know what you're talking about, but why did he back out?
Well, he said they didn't have the money.
They didn't have
Maybe
the
if
money?
maybe if they stop funding all these undocumented, not if they stop funding them, maybe they'll have the money. Like in Chicago with Brandon Johnson.
But he literally, well, I don't know if it was about the budget constraints because California does have a budget shortfall. So they do have that. That's why they changed quite a few things over there in California. So we know about that. Also, they didn't have basically the infrastructure to do, especially the land back part of it. But I think that they did. I'm not going to disagree with you that they touted it as something that they were going to do for people, not something that we want to do. But they were like, we are going to do this because there is a difference between the two, and then not to do it. I totally understand where you're coming from.
So what about the mayor Karen Bass giving out a debit card?
The what?
The debit card so the people can hide from ICE. You know they're a sanctuary city, LA.
Who is giving out debit cards?
Miss Erica, I know you keep up with stuff like that.
No, because this has been debunked like quite a few times. So I want you to tell the class who is giving out debit cards.
Miss Karen Bass said because she didn't want the people to come out in public and get swooped up by ICE, the undocumented people.
And this is in New
They
York?
in California now. They swooping up people.
No, he's
and
not.
She told them, you don't have to come out. I'm going to make sure that you have some money so you could continue to function. I'm surprised, Miss Erica.
Are you talking about in New York?
Karen, who is Miss
It's a lot to keep up with, I tell you.
Miss Erica.
Oh, she's the mayor of Los Angeles. I think you're conflating the two, though. She's the mayor of Los Angeles.
No. Yes, that's what I just said.
I'm confused.
But anyway, Trump sent all those ICE people to LA. Remember they had the little protests and the different disturbance?
Nope.
Oh, you don't even remember that?
Mm-mm.
Wow, I don't believe you, Miss Eric.
I'm medicated now. A lot of stuff that's happened, I don't remember.
Wow. So I guess I can't. What about Liv? He heard about it? You in California, brother?
I wonder I have a question for you. Why do you care about them getting the debit cards? Like, what do you know about them? The prepaid cards.
Listen, Miss Erica, my father is from Andros Island, Bahamas. You heard of that?
Hey,
that's right next to Nassau. He came over here the right way. He married my mother, who was an American citizen.
That's how he got citizenship.
Yeah.
It's called a K-1 visa.
Okay. And then he sponsored his two brothers from Andros Island. They came. You had to have a sponsor, not an NGO. You know the NGOs, right?
Yes, non-governmental organizations. No, they're not corruption. They help people who are dealing with crises. So it's not corruption.
But
hey, stay on point. Stay on point. I think we're traveling way too far. Like I'm on the west side of the T and you're on the east side. Let's meet in the middle here. All right. Come back. Okay. Talking about the debit cards, Karen Bass, Los Angeles.
You brought up
what do you know? What? No. No, you brought up immigration, all right? And you started talking about debit cards. I thought you were talking about New York. You're talking about Los Angeles. We're going to talk about it. What is your issue with them receiving these cards in Los Angeles?
Well, these people don't have to go to work because they'll be swooped up, right?
That's not true.
Sense? Oh,
not necessarily they won't be swooped up.
I don't know how.
Well, are you aware that a district judge in the state of California actually junction to where in 7 counties in California where they can't just stop people and pick them up.
They can't stereotype them.
Exactly. They can't just do that. They have to
Yeah,
do it with cause now.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have that.
And you
But
never
I'm trying
heard
to
of that.
figure out, but coach, here's the thing though. All right. I need you to focus. What is your issue with them receiving these debit cards?
My issue is we need to take care of home first.
Do you know
built
how
this
these debit
country
cards are
black.
being funded?
She says from private donors and different things like
Yes.
that, but you know that's not true, Miss Erica.
Yes, it is.
You know
They
how
would
the
have to
government-
account for every single
Okay.
cent when they run their budget. They would have to account for
Okay.
every single cent that has been spent, and they will be able to show that this money, the few $100s that they're getting, all right, because they're not getting this like every week. This is a one-time thing that's being funded by private donations.
Oh, so you do you do know about it.
Yeah, I do know about it. I do.
So why
It's fun to pretend that I don't.
Why you did that?
Because it's fun to pretend that I don't. That's why. I just want to see what's your issue with it. Your issue is that you think that it's being funded by the taxpayers. It's not. But then also, even if it was being funded by the taxpayers, undocumented immigrants do pay taxes. So there's that. They pay over $8 billion in taxes in the state of California.
You know I'm in Florida, right?
I know you're in Florida. Yeah. They pay taxes in Florida too.
Yeah, I go to Publix and they have a long line, Western Union and Publix supermarket. Sending this money back to Nicaragua, Guatemala. I listen to what the people, because you know they speak broken English, right?
Oh,
and then
what the fuck?
Okay, let me stop because you already kind of tricked me by playing like you didn't know what Karen Bass.
Did I didn't trick you?
Let me let you get some new guests up here because you know, and then Liv wouldn't say nothing. He probably in California too.
Liv's not in California, but Liv is busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, you probably get other people up here because you know they like to follow me around and insult me and curse me out. So
you say that every single time you're up here.
No, they do.
Follow me around. Talking about. I don't know who you're talking about.
You was on the panel the other day with me with Rapsy and Alina, right?
The other day? You mean like a few like months ago?
No, that wasn't. Come on, Miss Erica.
Like months ago?
I mean, I'm 74,
Coach,
but I'm sharp.
Coach, I want you, after you leave here, I want you to go to your search bar on TikTok, and I want you to search Eric Mays, Mays. Just search him. You two are literally, I think you just might have, you have the same parents. Like, y'all are brothers, for real.
So tell me this. So you say he wouldn't vote for Trump?
Nah, Eric Mays wouldn't vote for Trump.
Okay.
Eric Mays said on the Flint City Council floor that he is black and he is proud. That man ain't voting for no damn Donald Trump.
Okay,
he do sound like him. You sound just like Eric Mays. Y'all are related.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you brought him up.
Y'all sound just alike.
His name up.
Y'all kind of look alike too, I think.
Oh.
Kiana, if you could be nice to that person, I could be nice to Coach sometimes.
Yeah, I'm bigger than him.
You bigger than? What do you mean you're bigger than him?
Yeah, I'm 6'5" and 250. Oh, yeah, he's not a big brother from the videos I saw. Okay, but anyway, that's another story. But it's always nice talking to you.
You too, Coach.
You're always respectful.
I try. I think it's the Virginia in me. All right.
So. Okay. Thank you, Miss Erica. And you have a blessed night.
You too, Coach. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right, y'all. Tap that screen. Share the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All right. That was fun. That was fun. What, did you guys have fun like I had fun? No? Okay, cool. Anywho, all right. Let's see. We were reading the news is what we were doing. Okay, so let's get back into that and talking about how Trump's a friggin' psychopath. So there's that part. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And Trump supporters, while we are reading the news, I want you to grow a pair. All right. I want you to get the cojones, the testicular fortitude to request up, come on the panel, or even accept an invite. Because I haven't said this in a while, but my comment section is not a safe space for you. You don't get to yap in the comments. All right. You don't get to say your little headlines that you got from Newsweek. You don't get to complain in the comments or do any of those things. All right. What you do get to do is you get to accept the request or hit the request button and come up on the panel is what you get to do. All right. With that being said, let's see what we have here. What the fuck do you want? Why do I do this to myself? Am I a masochist? I think I might be a masochist. Anywho, what do you want, J-Raz?
Yeah, you guys want to talk about the economy?
Why you want to talk about how the GDP has been grew by like 3% or something?
It just went up to 3%.
That's what you want to talk about?
Yeah, but 3% GDP, inflation.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Typically don't like talking about economics. All right. Hey Liv, are you there?
Is that not like the main concern?
Shut up, J-Raz. Hey Liv.
This is crazy.
All right. Jonah, do you want to have a conversation with him?
Oh, perhaps.
The GDP.
Have fun. J-Raz is definitely an overtalker.
So my statement is
J-Raz also has no impulse control. So
there's no impulse control.
Right. So let me say my statement so you
whatsoever.
can know what I should talk about.
So just still yourself and be prepared.
Okay, perfect. You made your point. So GDP.
Did I make my point? Because this is my juke joint, J-Raz. I ain't finished yet. All right. Also, he's likely going to say something pretty outrageous. So just, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys done already?
Have fun.
All right. Yeah. So GDP, Jonah, is at 3%, right? Just went up. Yeah. Inflation rate is at, hold on, I'm not finished. Okay. So GDP went up to 3%. Inflation is at 2.5%.
Inflation is at 2.7.
Okay. GDP is at 3%. Historically, when GDP goes up this high, interest rates go lower. Why hasn't Powell lowered these interest rates?
One, I would say that the 3% is a little bit overstated because
they said it.
You look at the half year, which is what the Federal Reserve looked at. It's a 1.2% growth.
What?
So it's not. Do you want me to play the clip of?
Yeah, but no. But the reality, the number's at 3% right now.
Yeah, right. But for the first half, it's the slowest pace we've been at since 2020.
Yeah, but the point is that we're at 3%, correct?
Yeah, for this quarter, that's a bounce back from negative.
Right. So do you consider that a negative or a positive?
I'd say it's a negative, just like the Federal Reserve said so.
GDP's at 3% and went up. The last time it was at 3%. It's been a year and a half ago.
It's at 1.2%. That's the slowest rate of growth for the first half.
Okay, Jonah. It's at 3% historically.
But I mean, consumer spending is up. And why do you think consumer spending is up?
It doesn't matter.
The factors, that's literally one of the factors that plays a part in our GDP is consumer spending, is it not?
Okay, so how do you value interest rates?
So answer my question, please.
Well, what do you mean? I just answered it.
No, you didn't. You just said, well, GDP is up. That's not answering my question. I said consumer spending plays a part in it. Why do you think consumer spending is up?
GDP is over at all.
Hey, guys. Hey, Jonah. I don't know what Liv is doing, but Jonah, did I say play a part or did I say that our GDP is based totally on consumer spending? Like, which one did I say?
Play a part.
Okay. All right. So it's one of the factors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just making sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
so what's your
point? I was asking you, but obviously you can't answer, J-Raz. So of course I will for you.
It's a hysterical question. Does it make sense?
It's not a hysterical question or anything of that nature. All right. The reason why I say that is because of Donald Trump's economic policies thus far. Prices are higher, so that means that people are spending more money, which plays a part in our GDP increasing.
How does the president control egg prices?
Oh, wow. Really? Now he doesn't control egg prices. That's
no
wild.
President can control egg prices.
No shit, Sherlock. So we're not even talking about egg prices. We're talking about his tariffs.
Irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant. We're talking about his tariffs. Is Donald Trump the one that has been implementing tariffs on multiple countries?
Tariffs in my argument.
Tariffs. I'm not moving any goalposts. We're talking about the GDP and why it's up. Are we not?
Right. Right.
Are we not talking about the GDP and why it's up?
Do you think tariffs have
One
had,
of the reasons that it's up is because of consumer spending. No, I'm not going to let you talk because you can't answer a question. Until you can actually answer a question, you the question. I said, why do you think consumer spending is up? That is literally a question. It has a question mark at the end of it. Answer the question.
Consumer spending is up. It's always been up. Always. It's never going to go down. There isn't a consuming nation, man. Tell me when it's been down. When's the last time consumers have been down?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? When's the last time has the United States not been in a surplus in consuming?
What does that even mean? What do you mean by that?
You're worried about consumption, right?
Yeah, that. Wouldn't you say the pandemic as the most recent time?
The pandemic is 5 years, 6, 7 years ago, bro.
Well, that's well, you said
but
when's
you
the most
asked the
recent
question.
time?
You asked the question.
You're going.
That's when the most recent time was, is it not?
Okay, so Jonah, so it is I just answered your question, right? So,
I don't know the question I asked, but okay.
Okay, so the 3% GDP, does it not play a factor enough for Powell to lower these interest rates?
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
So in your opinion, the economy is very strong right now, right?
In my opinion, the GDP is at 3%.
Yeah. So in your
that's not an opinion. That's a fact.
No. So do you think the economy is strong right now?
I think the economy is strong enough to lower interest rates.
No, that wouldn't make any sense, because the reason they would be lowering interest rates is because the economy is weakening. That's when they would lower it. If they start to see the unemployment rate start to rise, they're going to lower interest rates.
I don't understand. So the economy
GDP average for the year is down, dude, because it was 0.5 negative in the first quarter.
It's at 3%, sir.
Hold on, Golden Share. Thank you. You came in hot. All right. Hi, Golden Share. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Don't sound like it, but I have to ask you.
I mean,
no, I'm a never Trumper.
I never Trumper. All right. I feel that. Thank you so much for being here. But I have my friendlies on the panel, but I appreciate you, love.
But can I just correct one thing he said?
Go ahead.
Are you going to correct me that 3% is not?
You're going to let him talk, though, J-Raz. Be quiet.
Go ahead.
First quarter GDP was negative half.
Great.
Second quarter was up 3. Do the math. Negative half divided by the addition of the 2.8 from last year.
Right.
Which he's not going to get. We're not going to get GDP of 4%. We were last year for Biden.
Okay. So since you work for Feds now, you're actually telling me that GDP is not going to go up to 4% since you know so much. Okay. So how has it risen?
GDP was 4%. Not since you've been walking there.
He just did the math for
you. You can't erase the fact that it's at 3% right now.
It's at 3% because we imported less because of the tariffs. So GDP is calculated when your imports go down, the GDP is going to rise, but it's not from growth.
So when you suggest that interest rates go down, what has to happen?
Well, first of all, inflation has to go down a lot more rather than going up, like in the first quarter. And secondly, job creation has been below the 200,000 mark, which is the Mendoza line for the minimum number of jobs that we need for an economy of this size. Every single month in 2025, it's been below 200,000. Those are not signs.
So what are signs? Tell me.
The economy is strong. There's no reason.
The economy is
strong on the outer layer. It's strong, but underneath the hood, it's not. But there's no reason for you to be cutting interest rates when the unemployment rate is like steady. It's at a good position at this point in time.
So
there's no reason to cut interest rates. Wait a minute. The only reason that Donald Trump wants interest rates cut at this point in time is so that he can pay less on the deficit.
Exactly.
For interest. That is the only reason, which is not the Federal Reserve has a dual mandate: maximum employment and price stability.
Okay, so you suggest
they're not going to cut interest rates at a time when unemployment's at a 4.
So you suggest interest rates not to get cut.
Yeah,
the other thing
the Federal Reserve suggests
Wow.
and the other thing you're
Jerome
not taking into
Powell.
account, too, is that
that's crazy.
Our principal buyers of our bonds, they're dumping our bonds. China's already cut back 30% on our bonds.
That's been happening for the past 30 years.
Yeah, too. I want to play what the Federal Reserve said for you.
If they keep dumping those bonds and the interest rates go down, we're gonna have to buy back our own bonds, and that's gonna soar inflation.
Gold.
Really bad.
It's been happening for 30 years.
We're gonna be going to a recession soon.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
It's not
If
gonna
Donald
happen.
Trump keeps playing around with the tariffs, we definitely will be.
The tariffs haven't been
thank
put
God
to
for
place
Jerome
yet.
Powell.
You haven't felt the tariffs yet, man.
Yes, we have felt the tariffs. What are you talking about?
No, you haven't.
Yes,
a consumer hasn't felt the tariffs at all.
Wait a
The
second.
consumer,
They will in the third quarter when all that inventory comes
Hey
in at higher prices.
So Gold, has a consumer actually felt the tariffs right now?
Hey, hold on, J-Raz. Hold on. Hey, what is it, Golden? I'm gonna shoot you a follow. All right.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome back at any time, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you, love. You have a great night.
So Gold, a question.
Did you not just hear the conversation? I really do think something is wrong with you, man. What's up, Liv?
I don't listen to liberals too much. So I just don't have a reason to think why not to lower interest rates. And I think Powell has something against Trump. That's what
I'm gonna play what he said because you low-key irritated me because you acting like we like capping right now. I'm gonna play what he said since you don't believe us.
Were you gonna play what Powell said?
Yeah.
In the press
Wait a minute.
yesterday.
The economic activity has moderated. GDP rose at a 1.2% pace in the first half of this year, down from 2.5% last year. Although the increase in the second quarter was stronger at 3%, focusing on the first half of the year helps smooth through the volatility in the quarterly figures related to the unusual swings in net exports. The moderation in growth largely reflects a slowdown in consumer spending. In contrast, business investment in equipment and intangibles picked up from last year's pace.
So the economy isn't like it's not as positive as you're thinking.
So his reason not to lower interest rates is not there. He can't come up with a reason yet.
What do you mean?
He's saying is that he's waiting for these tariffs to come into play, which they haven't on the consumer yet. That's what he's saying.
He said that that's happened already.
No way, dude.
I can get a clip of him
come in
saying
place in 4 months, 5 months. It can't happen.
That's just not true.
We're gonna start to see the true impact of it because right now what we're seeing is them being they're trying to be proactive right now by increasing the prices of their goods. But what, Liv? How did that happen? What the heck?
What was that?
He got come back, Liv. Of course, that's so annoying. So annoying, guys. No reporting, okay? No reporting whatsoever. Please.
What
thank
was
you.
that?
I just
You see those companies said they were going to raise prices, Erica?
I'm sorry, I missed it. It keeps switching to AirPods.
Adidas, Procter & Gamble, Walmart.
Yeah, I mean,
Mattel,
they decide to do that.
Subaru and Nike, they all said they're going to raise prices.
That's on them. That's on them.
What do you mean that's on them? What does that mean?
Yeah.
That's on you.
I mean,
what do you mean
if you have to admit that a president cannot control prices at all. Can he?
No, a president does not control prices, but however, the
There you go.
policies and the steps, hold on, time out. The steps that he takes definitely can influence the prices. Do you think that Donald Trump's tariff, his trade war, has no impact on costs whatsoever? Do you really think that?
I think they haven't come to place it on the consumer.
Answer the question, J-Raz.
That's my quote. That's my answer.
That is not an answer. That's a yes or no question, literally.
No, you want me to answer yes or no?
No, because when they Liv, I'll push you on the big screen.
Thank you.
There you go.
Is Goldman Sachs a credible source? E2 Saves?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Is the Federal Reserve credible?
Go ahead, prove your point.
No, I'm asking you, is the Federal Reserve credible?
If you say so, go ahead.
No, I need to know what you believe, because otherwise I'm just going to go back on
I don't
mute.
know.
All right.
I know tariffs haven't come into place yet.
Well, no, you don't even want to look at the source, bro. You don't even want to look at
I mean,
the
I'm
source
waiting
from
for
the
you.
Federal
I'm waiting
He
for
Reserve.
doesn't
you to
want to
read it.
believe anything.
No, bro.
I'm waiting for you to
I
read
asked
it.
you I'm asking if you would say it's credible. If you think the Federal Reserve and Goldman Sachs is credible, you said no. You gave a BS answer.
I never
Right?
said
That means
no.
you're operating in bad faith.
I never said no.
It was a no by omission.
I never said no, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Describe what you were saying. Tell me what Goldman Sachs is saying.
I'm not gonna waste my time on you.
Exactly. You're not gonna come up and say what they said.
Nope.
Exactly, because you have no point.
Okay.
Also, if we decrease and you was talking about this earlier, if we decrease the interest rate, that's going to cause people to go out and spend more, to consume more. All right. Which is going to bring basically.
Is that not good?
Hold on. No, actually, no, it's not. Especially with the tariffs that Donald Trump is doing.
Are you serious?
Hold on. You be quiet while people are talking.
Go ahead,
okay.
go ahead.
I'm going to mute you, J-Raz. Okay. So, oh my God. Can you explain to him inflation, please, Jonah? Thank you.
You don't want more people to begin spending when we're going to have inflation from tariffs.
So you actually want a recession?
I'm sorry. Can I ask?
No, you don't want a recession.
Before we go there, I'm sorry, Jonah. Really quick, Jonah, how you doing?
Good. How are you, love?
I didn't even say what's up to you when I got up here. I'm sorry.
Are you good? I came up after you when you were mute.
Yeah, and I just jumped into this misinformation. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Hey, would you take Goldman Sachs as being a credible source, like the researchers and economists there?
Yeah, I'd say they know more than us.
Okay. What about the Federal Reserve?
I definitely say the Federal Reserve.
Okay. So both because you would say thank you for answering that. So to date, and it was a report done by analysts at the Goldman Sachs based on data from the Federal Reserve. That said that consumers currently are absorbing 70% of the tariffs.
Yeah.
Right. I believe that the average cost of gas has gone up, like in places like Florida, 12 cents already, right? Incremental.
Nope,
but
you're wrong.
Yeah, and so
I live in Miami-Dade County.
Yeah, so are you arguing that gas in Florida hasn't gone up?
Yeah, because I consume it.
Okay, Google it.
I consume it. I go to the gas station.
So pull it up. Google it.
You want me to show you going to the gas station?
No, just all you have to do is ask Google. Just put it into Google.
I don't need Google
prices,
to tell me. I don't need Google to tell me.
Wait a second. Hold on. What is that? Have the
if gas prices are going up and down? I'll just go to gas. I'll just go and put gas on my car, on my truck. That's it.
Okay, but that's where you get your information from?
Yeah.
And that's where you think you can get a state average?
I live in Miami-Dade County, sir.
Okay. Do you think that's the state average?
The highest average in Florida is in Dade County, for a fact.
Okay, so an average is a conglomerate of things added up, divided by the number of people that were put in.
No
there.
shit.
And, okay, so how is Miami-Dade the average of the entire?
Miami-Dade County is the most expensive county to live in Florida.
Okay. Well, how does that indicate
So you would assume that the gas would be higher here than other Florida counties, right?
Why would I assume that instead of just taking the state average?
Do you understand Miami-Dade County? Even the gas taxes are high.
No, what I'm saying is if I want the state's average, why would I only look at Miami-Dade County? That's what you're doing.
Because the highest average on gas is in Miami-Dade County.
But that's not the average.
So you're actually defending what I'm saying.
You're a mod, Chris. You can always use that.
Liv, you know you're wrong on this.
Okay.
If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. Get in the box.
Bet me a galaxy. Bet me a galaxy.
So Liv.
No. Bet me a galaxy.
An honest question.
No. Bet me a galaxy.
No, J-Red, bet him.
So yeah, let's bet right now. I live in Miami-Dade County. Gases right now are at $2.85 in Miami-Dade County.
Do you not understand, J-Raz, that to know the average, you can't just look at where you get gas. You have to look at
what's your name? Erica?
Erica,
ma'am.
In the state of Florida?
Erica, ma'am. Okay, Erica. I want you to understand. I understand what you're saying. But I want you to understand. if I go to Miami-Dade County, which the averages on taxes on gas are higher than the ones in Ocala, Port St. Lucie, and Florida, that means that the highest average in Miami-Dade is in Miami-Dade County, so I'm going around that. So that means that in Ocala or Point St. Lucie, it's lower gas than what I'm paying for. So it's irrelevant where the hell the gas is at Ocala.
That's not true. It could be higher in Orlando.
No, it's not, man.
How do you know?
Because Miami-Dade County is more expensive to live in.
That doesn't mean that the gas is going to be higher.
Yes, because of sales, because of the gas taxes in Miami-Dade County, man.
What's the gas tax in Miami-Dade County?
They're going up because we're in a deficit in Miami-Dade County. 6-7%.
6 or 7%.
We got the same averages. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, and so I'm sorry, I just looked it up. He bet me a Galaxy, yes.
He did.
All right.
He did.
Okay. And so first in Florida.
Yeah, you gotta bring them up. You know, I live in Miami-Dade County. You can't tell me otherwise.
Okay. Yes, gas prices in Miami-Dade County, Florida, have recently seen an increase. While the current regular gas is $3.06, it is higher than earlier in the week. Specifically, Miami-Dade County saw a jump in gas prices. Some gas stations experiencing increases of 5 cents per gallon.
There you go.
So your gas prices have gone up in Miami
compared to Ocala or Point St. Lucie.
All right, and so I'm so glad you bring that up as well.
So your Galaxy should be.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I already looked this up. All right,
that is crazy. I just dog walked.
And so yes, gas prices in Florida as a state have gone up and seen an increase according to the AAA.
Compared to Ocala?
The average gas prices of unleaded gas in Florida are around 3.029, slightly higher than last week's average of 3.004, and the rise is attributed to various factors like global oil prices, tariffs, so on and so forth. So
you didn't point anything. You just stated that Miami-Dade County prices are higher than any other
Galaxy, bro. I don't even care, bro.
In other Florida.
I don't even care about that, bro.
You don't care about it? No, you were stating your averages.
Pay me my money.
I can't agree with you, Tanayas.
You got no dignity, dude.
Pay me my money, bro.
I mean, how am I going to give you money? You just actually gave me a reason for you to give me money.
Pay me my money, bro. You said gas prices. You came up with the claim that gas prices haven't gone up.
You're telling me my own county where the prices are in my own county?
You told me that you told us on this panel that the prices in Miami-Dade County have not gone up.
Are higher than any other municipality in Florida.
And you said that they haven't increased. And you said
no, I never said that.
Gas prices haven't increased. Wait a minute. So have gas prices increased under Trump's administration?
Nope.
Donald Trump's
not at all.
Okay.
First of all, president doesn't control gas prices.
Okay, great. And so under Trump's administration, his economic policies that directly impact gas. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
His striking of Iran.
Policies do.
No, they don't.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna do a what about Biden
gas
right now.
Gas prices or egg prices are not.
I'm gonna do a what about Biden.
You guys are dumb.
I'm gonna do a what about Biden.
I don't care what about Biden. Biden was the border control. That's it.
I'm sorry. What?
He is what?
Biden's problem was the border control.
Wait a second. I don't want to move away from this because
okay, go ahead.
I don't like being gaslit. I don't like
being gaslit.
Like, because you look, your entire claim, and you just restated it, is that gas prices haven't gone up in Florida. Where I just specifically pointed out that gas prices have gone up in Florida. You said gas price. You live in Miami-Dade County. That's the most expensive county, and that gas prices everywhere else. That would be an indicator for the average.
Is it not?
So where I disagreed, I looked at Miami-Dade County, and we saw an increase in gas prices to where your initial claim was gas prices have been increased.
Gas prices are not going up in Miami-Dade County, so therefore they're not going up in any other municipality in Florida.
The Miami-Dade
County is the most expensive city to live in. Go Google some more, dude. You're wrong.
Oh, that's a good reflection.
It's just,
you guys can come up with any good shit, dude.
Oh, yeah, too. Or what's your name?
Yeah, like that. That's fine. You can pronounce it like that.
Okay. Yeah, too. So you wanted them to cut interest rates, and I'm gonna let the Fed chairman once again tell you why they didn't. And this is a few weeks ago.
Is he blaming the tariffs?
Yeah.
Chair, would the Fed have cut more by now if it weren't for the tariffs?
There you go.
I think that's right. In effect, we went on hold when we saw the size of the tariffs, and essentially all inflation forecasts for the United States went up materially as a consequence of the tariffs. So we didn't overreact. In fact, we didn't react at all. We're simply taking some time.
They're taking some time for what?
They're waiting to see what's going to happen.
I want to hear him.
They're waiting. Oh my gosh. They're waiting to see what's going to happen in regards to Trump's tariffs is what they're doing. The uncertainty of the tariffs is playing a major part in their decision to not cut interest rates because as Jonah was trying to explain earlier to you, is that when we cut interest rate, it spurs Americans to actually to consume more, so spend more money. All right. And when we spend more money, all right, the demand for certain items goes up, but we have a lower supply because more people are buying it. That, of course, causes inflation. All right. They do not want inflation at this time because if we go to higher inflation, we're going to end up going to a recession. We don't want to go into another recession. Now,
so you don't want people consuming them?
Can I get the dictionary?
That's a silly question.
It's a silly question?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. Hey, Jonah, is it a silly question?
Okay.
How is it a silly question?
So, 1 second. Gas prices rise again in Florida. We go ahead here.
That was 3 days ago.
Miami Herald.
And here we go. Yep. And then, because you said Miami. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Miami Herald is not even a source anymore.
1 second. Prices in South Florida are about 12. It says 12 cents over there. 12 cents higher from a month ago, but 28 cents lower than a year ago. Thanks, Biden. Thanks, Biden, for lowering gas prices.
Lower than
from
a
last
year
year. That's under Biden's administration.
28 cents lower than a year ago. What does that mean?
Yes, because of Biden's administration.
Because of what?
Because Biden dropped gas prices.
I thought we were in Trump's taxes.
So what was it? Who was president 1 year ago?
Hold on. Are you guys
it's 12 cents higher from a month ago? Right? You know what, Liv? You know what I find to be absolutely concerning about this? What J-Raz is doing is that you're literally showing him that gas prices in South Florida, so where he's at, excuse me, are up 12 cents from last month. So he was paying less last month than he is today.
Lower than
but all he cares about is that is less than it was a year ago. So if it increases another 12 cents next month, right? No, I'm saying, oh my God, would you shush up? Like, bruh, you have to let people finish their sentences. Like, stop. If it increases another 12 cents, all right, that would mean, all right, from let's say if it stays at 28 cents less than it was last year, let's subtract 12 from 28 cents, right? And we're following the same trend. All right, wouldn't that be 16 cents lower? So like your margin is getting lower. It's the whole point here, J-Raz.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Is that a hypothetical?
No, bro. Listen.
How is it not?
The question, because the question
was assuming they're gonna go up.
No, can you stop? Can you stop talking really quickly?
She's assuming.
No, can you stop
talking?
That's a hypothetical. Can you stop talking? Thank you.
You guys.
No, listen, because this is so disingenuous. And I just want to lay this out for the nearly 400 people in here, right? His initial claim is that gas prices have not gone up. He said he lives in Florida. I said specifically, gas prices have gone up 12 cents in Florida. He said gas prices have not gone up in Florida, right? He says he lives in Miami-Dade County, right? To where I said we're looking at the state average is gas prices are up in Florida, to where he said, well, the Miami-Dade County would represent the average, and then I had to explain to him how averages actually worked, right? And then after I explained to him how averages actually worked, I pulled up five separate sources from South Florida that outlined that the gas prices in Florida have actually gone up, and people are making more now today. Exactly. This last point is a red herring. I think it's called the red herring. I always get those confused with. Anyways, his last point is that the gas prices are lower now than they were a year ago.
Yep.
Right? But here's the thing. Gas prices would have been trending down from first quarter last year all the way until April, May, and then we see them start to increase, right? And so the question is, what happened in April or May? I think we pew-pewed somebody.
All right, so let me know when you're done.
We dropped those spicy balloons.
Yeah, we stopped those spicy things. Yeah. Yep. And then we started to see an impact on tariffs and
All right,
other
you done
countries.
already?
It's a very convoluted thing. And my whole point is this: he owes me a galaxy, guys.
He does owe you a galaxy.
He owes me a galaxy, and he's probably broke and not going to be able to give it. And so it's only $20 to kick. It's only $20 to kick, guys. All right, $20 to kick.
And let me do it. I'm going to do a mod.
Dude. It's crazy.
I'm going to do a mod.
You suggested that gases went
down
from a year ago.
Because I'm doing a mod announcement.
You're doing a mod.
They just said that.
Wait, he's doing a mod announcement.
Like, I'm going to need you to hold on, J-Raz. Okay. All right, guys. All right. It is over 300 of us up in here. Let's go ahead. I asked for 100,000 likes a long time ago. I don't like turning off comments, so I might just do sub only. Let's get up to 100,000 likes within the next 7 minutes. All right. So the next 7 minutes, I know it's an odd number, but that means it will be 7:05 my time. So I know you guys can do it by then. All right. So let's tap the screen. Also, let's go ahead and clear out the tiny tiny hot dogs that we're working on and continue to share the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things and show love to the panel. Liv and Jonah are here. If you're not following Liv's account, go ahead and make sure you're following him and do absolutely the same for Jonah. And if you're not following me on YouTube and Twitch, just Everything with Erica is the name. YouTube and Twitch, go ahead, head on over there, especially YouTube, because we want to build those up because Hector and I have something amazing coming within the next month. So we want to definitely build up the YouTube over there. Now, with that being said, guys, I do have a daily donation goal. Sorry for putting the sticker up late, but with the daily donation goal, that's the best way to support the live. It's $150. My pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal, and Venmo, and I also have a Zelle, Everything with Erica 9. All your love, your support, your encouragement, and engagement is most definitely appreciated. So let's keep doing all the good things while J-Raz keeps demonstrating what it is he doesn't know. Okay, go ahead, J-Raz. What were you going to say?
All right, so gonna keep getting muted?
It's up to my mod. I don't know. I don't know what.
Oh, just let me know. I'll just leave. You know, so what's the time?
It's up to you. It's up to you, bro.
If you're gonna keep muting me, if you have dignity,
bro, it's up to you. It's up to
no,
you.
it's
What
up
you
to
want to
you.
do?
It's up to you.
What you want to do?
All right,
You just
so
want to keep doing this.
So Miami Herald reported gas went down 28 cents from a year ago. Did it not say that?
It did say that. We all saw that.
Okay, then there you go.
Hey, thank you for my galaxy. Thank you.
Where's
we
my
also
galaxy,
saw
Jared?
that is up 12
I don't even need a
cents
galaxy. I don't
from last month.
This shits and crickles. This shits and giggles for me.
Shiggles. But it's also up 12 cents from last month. So again, your margin is getting your, it's not 28%.
Down
it's
from a year ago, dude.
Okay, but it's up 12 cents from last month. So therefore your margin is getting smaller. Do you not understand how averages work? Do you not understand how numbers work?
So you're assuming that they're
going
to
to no one is assuming anything. No one's assuming anything. It's already being predicted that our GDP is actually going to shrink because of what Donald Trump is doing. You say that we hold on, time out.
It just went up.
You're saying that we haven't felt the impact of Trump's tariffs yet, but that is untrue. All right. We have products that come into the United States from China have seen the impact of tariffs. That would be our apparel. At 14% of our apparel comes in from China.
Who controls the prices?
Also, what is it? 11% of our electronics come in from China. Okay.
Who controls the prices?
And what those prices have actually increased. So people are paying more for those.
Who controls the prices?
Who controls the prices of it? All right. Who controls the prices of it is fucking hilarious. It's a silly question to ask. All right. Because you're acting as if what Donald Trump has done is not playing an impact on it. But that's just you're ignoring the fact that he imposed a higher tariff on Chinese imports. That's what you're doing. You're ignoring that fact. Hey, Miss Gina.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Hey, y'all two sabes. If you wanted to know, like, which index would you use to look and see if the cost
CPI
is increasing? Okay, CPI. Great. What does CPI? What does CPI say?
You tell me if you don't know what it is. You know what CPI is?
Yeah, it's the
What
consumer
is it?
price index. What is it? What did it
Okay,
report?
do they not go by that in federal? Does Powell not go on that?
Yes, he does.
Okay, there you go.
But explain what it is.
It's CPI. It tells them where the GDP's at, where inflation's at, where the overall economy's at. That's it. So the GDP's at 3%. Why would he not lower interest rates?
All right, because there's
Waiting
no.
for the answer.
I'll
The
tell you.
uncertainty of Trump's
Yeah, you guys are
tariffs.
goodbye.
Donald
You guys are
Trump
dog walk.
literally has said that he was going to implement tariffs as of August 1st. And then just today, July 31st, he said, you know what, guys? We're not going to do it on the 1st of August. We're going to wait 7 days. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. That's what he's doing. So there's uncertainty because Donald Trump is a fucking rogue agent that doesn't do anything that makes sense. He doesn't do anything that makes sense. And he literally doesn't do anything that he says he's going to do when he says he's going to do it. That's it. How are the deals locked in at 15% when Donald Trump literally just said that he's imposing new tariffs on the EU within 7 days? Because he just released that during an executive order today, right before this live started. So the EU is not locked in at 15%. Go read an updated news article, I beg. Hi, I don't know what that says. Fear. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I did not. I joined by mistake.
Okay, all right.
But since I'm here, one point I wanted to bring up is I can't remember the de minimis imports for things $800 and less.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's going to be charging a tariff on those. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah, that's going to start soon.
It's going to start as of the 29th of August.
Yep. Okay, I'll drop myself. Thank you.
Right, no worries, love. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for all the work you're doing. I like your channel.
I appreciate you, love. Have a great night.
Bye.
Awesome, guys. Let's keep tapping the screen.
Cool.
Whatever. You don't have to be like that other person. You don't have to be like the other person. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all the good things. We're going to be going to sub only in 3 minutes if y'all don't get up to 100,000.
Get Erica 100K.
I'm so serious. What 36,000 likes are needed. So I need y'all to tap the screen. Or we're going to sub only. And sometimes I forget how to turn it off. And I know you all aren't going to like that. Also, it's 333 people in here. Angel number. Say it with me, guys. All things are in alignment. Okay. Shout out to Malik for the $25. Oh, thank you so much, Malik. Malik said J-Raz read what confirms his bias about the Biden admin and skipped over the negative impact of now. He's an absolute idiot. No critical thinking. I know that's a word. Say it louder for the people in the back. All right? Say it louder. Good gosh. He couldn't answer a single question to save his life. Like if Jesus was like, son, answer this, he'd be like, well, it went down 28%. I don't fucking know. I don't like him. Okay, anywho. Guys, we're now at $125. Oh, thank you for the money gun. I get to do the noise. Don't ask why I do that. Live left. Bye, Live. Bye. Damn. You don't even say bye no more. It's crazy work. Crazy. All right. We're at $125 left in our daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. I want to thank you all so much for your love, your support, encouragement, and most definitely the engagement, because donating is the best way to support the live. All right. With that being said, welcome back, Liv. I guess it's a pill with Hey. All right, so what are we gonna do? The Trump supporters.
They didn't even do anything though. Can we point this out? Like I was literally on mute, and then said, "Hey, Goldman Sachs."
That's it.
You know,
and it said that your content like violated. I was like, "What happened? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?" This is Gatorade, by the way, guys. This is Gatorade.
What flavor?
I have Hennessy
orange.
coming.
You saw some what flavor? Orange. I don't know. Jordan.
I have in Hennessy coming, so I'm excited for that. I want you guys to know.
Okay.
So,
you try to eat some nickels.
First of all, you know this is a Friday night for me.
What?
Tonight we are lit.
You're lit.
Night for you.
Okay, shenanigans incoming.
No, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna do no shenanigans on your live. This is your main.
It is my main.
If it was your backup, I absolutely shenanigans.
We were shenanigan.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Fee, thank you so much for the $10 for your black job. I appreciate you, love. That was so sweet. Thank you. All right, because yes, my black job. This is my black job for real. Awesome. Thank you, Fee.
Ooh, let's do a shirt since we're doing that then.
Okay, drop some hearts in the chat for Fee and also for Malik for the donations. I appreciate y'all. Also, show love to Liv and to Jonah while they are here. All right, light up their gifts. Follow them if they. I know Liv does. They have their pay links in the bio. Take care of them too because they had to deal with JRAS. New York City.
Wait, keep tapping, y'all so close. Keep tapping.
Oh wait, no, y'all not close. It's 7:08.
Motherfucker.
Should have been faster.
I'm sorry.
Should have been faster.
I thought y'all was so close.
I got enough subs to where this could work for a little bit. All right, subs, you get to talk in the chat. Look at you being privileged. All right, everyone else, keep tapping. We got 20,000 to go. Keep tapping the screen.
I just got an idea.
What's your idea?
I'm finna go and have like a privilege class in my live. Like it's gonna be for the privileged, like how we be talking about the capital W white people and lowercase W.
Yes.
Like we finna have some capital W subscribers and some lowercase W. Some capital S subscribers and lowercase S subscribers.
Awesome.
Supporters. That's what I'm gonna do.
That'd be awesome. That's funny as hell. Hello. All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things while we are here. Most important, keep tapping that screen. Oh, I was thinking, tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna check to see how many times I say all right. All right. Whoever is my all right tracker, okay. If I say all right tomorrow more than 20 times, we're gonna do a movie night next Wednesday in the Discord. We're gonna do a movie night. I never do movie nights, and I was thinking we could do a movie night next week. I just have to figure out how to work it, which I will, but we're gonna do a movie night because I say all right way too much. But I feel like I haven't said it a lot tonight, except for just that little monologue I did. I'm not sure. Maybe the medication has taken it away. I don't know. I broke the counter last time. You're right, I did, DRC. I did break the counter last time. Hector said I give up. He was like, I give up. I'm not doing that no more. I am not doing that no more. All right.
Okay, I promise I'll be good. I'm gonna be up here for 2 seconds.
What's up, Hulk?
Oh, how you doing? I sent Liv something because I wanted him to show you, but he's bad at checking his text messages.
Okay.
I think you get a kick out of this background, this picture.
Let me see.
All right, drop me, please, son. I must be FYP.
What? I thought you were gonna show the picture.
No, I want Liv to show you. I sent it to Liv.
Oh, okay. All right, bet. All right, Hulk. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, love.
Hey, Shauna.
Hola. I was tapping the screen, my bad. But since I'm here, what movie are you thinking about streaming?
I don't know. Probably like Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, that's lit. I want to see
What about something like Idiocracy? Or is that too scary? Is that considered a horror movie now?
Did they just do it and dance though?
I don't know. I wasn't there, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, we could do Idiocracy.
Or White Chicks.
I say no. Let's do like Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a classic. Come on, y'all. Tap the screen so we can get the comments turned back on, please.
Yes, we're so close. So close.
Y'all been close, but Erica said y'all wasn't.
So that's why I'm like, let me see. I don't know. I'll do a poll to see what movie we'll watch.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, and the subs that are in the Discord, y'all can give suggestions, and then like we'll look at the suggestions and then make a poll and see what everybody wants to watch. And then next Wednesday we'll watch it in the Discord since I take Wednesdays off, so we can do that.
That's gonna be fun.
It is.
Okay, I can leave now. My bad for tapping.
Oh, you're good. Thank you for tapping. Keep tapping aggressively. Thank you, Shauna. I just adore her. All right, guys, let's keep doing all the good things. And if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up so that we can have a conversation. Oh, hell no. Absolutely the fuck not. Not you, baby Ella. Not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about what I was just sent. Absolutely not.
I don't know how to mute.
Oh, did you want to be here?
Yes, I'm new to TikTok. This is the second time I've been on a live.
Okay.
I enjoy your stream so far. It seems like you guys have a little bit of well, you guys have sense. I'm not trying to say a little bit, but it's TikTok.
I get what you're saying.
Bars low. But I also have a meta friend who I think does a pretty good job representing Trump supporters, which I am against. I argue with him all the time. And I sent him this live and I said, I want to see you talk to these people because they go eat you alive. And so that's why I've been in the comments going, let 2A talk, let 2A talk.
Oh, he has the request up.
He said he sent the request, but I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to run your live or anything, but I just popped up here to say, well, maybe I can ask just because I want to see if you see it's two Americas. I want to see if you studious people can
tell them to request up. Hit the little people look like they're hugging each other. Have them request up and come on, let's have a conversation. Always down to talk to someone.
So I know you said tap the screen, but where am I supposed to be tapping at?
You can tap above my head on my face. Just don't tap the comments because when you tap on the comments, it'll like do a pop up where you reply to someone. So just like tapping the blank screen.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you guys are close. Let's go.
Okay, well, you can, again, it's two Americas. I mean, I guess you can drop me. I can stay here. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, tell him to request up because I didn't see him in the watch list. So have him request up. We'd be happy to talk to him.
Okay, that's exciting. Thanks so much.
Awesome. All right, thanks, love. You have a great night.
You too.
Awesome. Yeah, 2 American, I think she said it is. If you in the chat, go ahead, request up. Let's have a conversation because why not? Why not? I'm just going to keep drinking my Gatorade so I don't heave.
Get those tiny hot dogs.
I know those are. We're thinking this is going to be so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm not doing that. That background live. Absolutely. Oh, there he goes right there. I sent him. I sent him an invite. So I invited 2 Americas. He's been invited. All right, guys. You're there. Oh, you made it. Let me turn the thing off. Boom. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back. Welcome back, chat. So glad to have you here with us again. We appreciate you all. All right, Trump supporters. All right, you get to go ahead and cry in the comments again. I'm just going to tell you to cope.
That nigga's lit.
This a black ass show, ain't it? This a black ass show. She came on with these niggas is lit. Okay. Hi, Hillary. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of ignorance going on in my background. I highly apologize for that.
Fuck outside with that. Hillary is a huge Trump supporter. Have you ever met Hillary before?
No.
Oh my.
She hasn't met me.
Oh my God.
I have?
Oh wait, I think you might have. We have gone back and forth with Hillary before.
Okay.
Well, I have.
Okay, so Hillary voted for Trump. All right, so let's get started. Hillary, I think that you've been duped by Donald Trump. Do you think you've been duped? Hello.
I didn't hear what you said. You said Hillary what? And then it kind of like
No worries. I said I think that you've been duped by Donald Trump. Do you think that you've been deceived?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, why not? Like, what did you vote for Trump for?
Mass deportation.
How does mass
real quick, isn't mass deportation happening though? Like, I got exactly what I voted for.
That's what you worried about, bro?
Everything that I voted for, he's upheld.
No, mass deportation actually isn't happening. In his first 6 months of his this second term here, Donald Trump actually has deported less people than Obama did in his first 6 months. So he's actually a bit behind. Do you want to go somewhere where you can talk, or what do you want to do?
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
You have my full undivided attention. He's not
Oh,
gonna do
your
that
phone's
anymore.
breaking up now.
So oh man. Okay, I'm so sorry. So like I was saying, I don't understand how you're gonna say I was duped if I got exactly what I voted for. Like, I don't understand that.
No, but you said you voted for mass deportation, but the thing is, Donald Trump isn't doing mass deportation. He's operating at a slower rate than Obama was in his first 6 months. So there's that
because
part.
obviously you guys are fighting. We have mayors fighting. We have different cities fighting against mass deportation. Why are you fighting to take care of more people when you can't even take care of the people that live in your city? Can you explain that to me?
It's not that they're fighting against deportation. It's not what they're doing. What they're doing is they're protecting people from harm, because what Donald Trump is doing is that he's denying people their due process rights under the Sixth Amendment in our Constitution. So he's doing that part.
So
It's the
with
Fifth
that being
Amendment,
said,
sorry.
You said the Fifth or the Sixth Amendment?
I said the Sixth, but I think it's the Fifth. But go ahead.
Okay, what's the amendment you're talking about?
Due process.
Right. So therefore, I don't understand how you care so much about people that don't belong here.
I thought so.
Okay. You care so much about the people that
aren't from here.
No, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm saying you care and you have a whole bunch of emphasis on people that don't belong here. How about we have the same emphasis on the people that couldn't survive here prior, and we were taking our tax dollars to pay for people that didn't belong here?
Okay. How are we using, what tax dollars are we specific? Are we talking about local, state, federal? What are we doing?
State.
We're talking about state?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're talking about state dollars.
Sure. So with that being said, I live in New York City. We were housing them. We were giving them money weekly. And then you guys love to say that we weren't, but it's on camera now. And this is the reason why they try to take Eric Adams under the bus, because he admitted it. So we were housing them, feeding them, and you had American citizens that couldn't afford groceries. Why was that okay to you?
So why are we upset with the migrants versus the politicians who put these things into place? That's what I want to understand.
No, we were exactly. We were upset with the politicians who put it into place, the Democrats who allowed this to happen.
But
that's the reason why a lot of people
want
went
the immigrant
Republican.
gone, though. But you want the immigrant gone. You want the immigrant gone. That's what you want. Instead of like advocating for your politicians to actually, do the same for U.S. citizens that are suffering, you want the immigrant gone. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I need you to make that make sense.
What doesn't make sense? So, okay.
It doesn't make sense that you're
upset
with the person receiving. It doesn't make sense that you're upset with the person receiving help versus the politician who is actually putting these policies into place to help them versus helping the American citizen.
I think that you're misconstruing my words. I'm upset with the fact. I am upset with the fact that you have politicians prioritizing non-American people, right? And that's why I said this is the reason why a lot of people flip-flopped on the party. I'm not blaming people for taking advantage of the system. If it's there, why not take it, right? I'm not mad at them, right? I'm mad at the people.
You said
no. I'm gonna say it again, right?
I don't agree.
You don't have to agree, right?
No, I don't. I don't agree for a variety of reasons, but they don't have access to a variety of the programs that you have access to as an American citizen.
So where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in New York. I live in New York.
Okay, so if you live in New York, we're gonna be honest here, right?
I don't live in New York City. I live in New York.
Okay, well, I live in New York City, and opportunities that we're giving to people that don't belong here, right? We're not being given to American people. If you worked a job and you worked over a certain amount of hours, you did not qualify for certain resources, and those are facts.
You know what's crazy about this entire conversation? And I don't know if it's because I was gardening or whatever, right? But it's like the same argument white folks made about black folks. Like we prioritizing those N-words over us as white folks. And so like, it's just weird that like another person of color would take that position.
But that's my problem. Why?
And then the other part is, but the other part is this though, like it's the politicians making the decisions, and you blaming the victims essentially. Like this.
No, I think that you're putting words in my mouth. I
Well,
made
no,
it.
listen, because
I made it very clear, and I know that I repeated it twice now, that I am not upset with people for taking the resources being given. If it's there, yes, take it. So who am I upset with? The people giving the options. Real quick, let me finish my statement. I am upset with the people that's giving the resources to the people. I'm not upset with the people taking the resources.
Okay, so why do you support mass deportation?
That's what I was getting to. Like, why do you support mass deportation?
I support
it's
mass
taking it out on the
deportation.
people that are taking those resources and it's holding them accountable. And it seems like the people that you want to hold accountable are scapegoating the migrants instead of actually taking accountability and you holding them accountable as well. It's just a weird thing for me. Sorry.
Thing when you don't want to acknowledge a problem, right? When you hate someone so much that you can't acknowledge a problem, you're not gonna.
What problem are we?
No, I'm trying. I'm not pivoting. I have no reason to pivot. I have no reason to run from a topic because you guys can't address the issue. I can't. I'm not pivoting.
So you're not actually addressing any type of
No, I
issue
am
here, though.
addressing
No, because what Lil said is
I'm
exactly
gonna
what
get
I
to
was
that.
thinking. You
What you're
literally
trying
want
to
to
do
punish.
is
You
use-
want to punish the migrant,
No,
the
I want
immigrant,
to punish
because the
the people.
politicians aren't doing what it is that they're supposed to do to take care of, as you would say, the American people or the citizens. All right. Again, that's why I say to you, why aren't you advocating for better politicians? Maybe like Mamdani, Zoran Mamdani, a Democratic socialist in New York City who actually wants to put better programs in place for American
I'm willing
citizens.
to give Zani a chance, right? I'm willing to give Zani a chance, right? And
Mamdani.
whatever his name is, whatever he won the primary. I'm not even sure his name. I was totally for Kumo, but when I listened to him, I heard him out. I'm willing to give it a shot, but I want to go back to issues, right? Because I feel like because you deeply hate someone that you guys are trying to ignore a problem, and I don't like the fact because we're black, we're supposed to like all of a sudden just side with all kinds of minorities.
What problem is it that we're ignoring?
Let me finish.
I don't want you to pontificate here. Bloviate, pontificate, be hyperbolic, none of that stuff. I want you to kind of get straight to the point. What problem is it that we're ignoring?
We're ignoring the fact that you're trying to let another culture come over and take over our communities. Let's talk about that. Why is there not a problem?
You sound like a white woman.
No, I sound like a black woman that's concerned about the black
coming
community.
in here taking over our culture? Who's coming in here taking over black people's culture? Who's doing that? Nobody is doing that. If anything, we should be concerned about the white people that steal our culture from us,
First of
not
all,
the immigrant. What are you talking about?
First of all, right?
Hold on, Hillary. I'm sorry. One moment. Kiana, was she the inspiration for MAGA girl? Is this your inspiration right here?
Who's MAGA girl?
Can we please bring Kiana up?
Of course, Kiana's always welcome.
Yeah,
Kiana, you can
bring her
request
up.
up.
Bring her
Also,
up.
hey,
Bring her up. Bring her up.
Hey, 1 second, Hillary. Hey, Erica.
Uh-huh.
Hey, do you know who this is?
No.
Oh, this is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, your photo? Yes, I know who Hakeem Olajuwon is. Yes.
Yeah,
What about him?
he has the greatest pivot in the game.
You pivoting like a king.
So you was trying to you was throwing shots. You said that?
Oh yeah, I was.
No, you see, the thing is, you guys don't like when people are being direct, right?
No, but
So
Hillary,
you see, once again, I'm trying to be direct. And
Go ahead, be direct. Let her have the floor, Jonah. Let her go. Go ahead.
Y'all are not ready to address issues. What you guys are willing to do is stand behind anyone that's going against something. I'm not going against anything besides what the true problem is. I'm not standing with nobody that's not going to stand for us. And that's the problem. Y'all want to tell me I'm whitewashed. Y'all want to tell me I'm a coon. But in all reality, you guys are out here doing the devil's work. And that's a fact.
Okay, I don't know if any of us ever said any of those things. But when you say we're like just against something, are you saying Donald Trump?
Yes, exactly what I'm saying.
I don't know if I would direct that at him personally. I would say it's him, but it's the fact of the things that he's doing. It's not the fact that it's Donald Trump. It's the fact that he's stripping healthcare from people. It's the fact
Did you get your healthcare stripped? Because I didn't.
No, not yet.
Okay,
don't worry,
so
you'll get it soon enough.
So
but that's
4 years
besides
ago,
the point.
8 years ago, did you get it stripped?
Yeah, 8 years ago he was, his first term he was trying to repeal the ACA. So he tried to. Thank God for Congress at the time.
Did it happen? You see, this is my point, right?
That's not the same.
Black people,
This actually
black people are jumping in front of a bullet that doesn't concern them. I don't understand that.
It doesn't concern them?
It doesn't.
You do know that there are black people on Medicaid, right? You do know that there are black people who receive Medicare, right?
Yeah, but we're not the
so
type,
when
we're
you
not the
hold
top
on one moment,
consumers.
when you say
we're not the top one consumers,
we're not.
The top one consumers of Medicaid?
Of Medicaid and SNAP benefits, we're
of
not.
course we're not,
So
because we don't have the population to be the top one.
that.
So that's silly for you to even say that.
That's
silly. Like Jonah, if you
though.
want, you can look at the per capita numbers for me, please. But that's silly what you just said. The consumers, Medicaid, first of all, doesn't cost you anything. When I say it doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't cost you anything to be on it. Now, with Medicaid, all right, no. All right. Unless it's for another reason, no one thus far has lost their Medicaid coverage due to the big, beautiful bill. No one has lost it. The big, beautiful bill, all right, the Medicaid cuts will start taking place as of December 30th, 2026. Okay. That's if it's not repealed by Congress. That's all we can hope for. So we can have that hope. But if that doesn't happen, then yes, as of December 30th, 2026, people are going to lose their coverage. Also, people who pay for private insurance are going to see their costs increase. Because what insurance companies are a mix of probability and possibility. They know that anything is possible, but what is the probability of it actually happening? Now, what they're going to do is they have to think about that it's probably likely that people are going to lose their insurance. So we have to mitigate that cost, because we're going to see more people in the hospitals uninsured, so no one to actually pay for their care. Somebody has to pay for it. Okay, Hillary? They're going to see more people. Like everything is, I have so many things of like how things are just going to increase for us all. All right.
Okay,
so cost
so
is
first-
going to go up and people are going to lose insurance. Just
All right,
because it
real
hasn't
quick.
happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen, love.
Erica,
What's in the
I
policy?
want to say that I commend you for not even using your mute button, and I salute you on that, right?
Okay.
So now, right, I highlight you, right, because you're actually willing to have a debate.
Your phone's breaking
So now
up.
let me ask you a question, right?
Uh-huh.
I know, I'm so sorry.
You good?
So can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So you see everything that you said, right? Now, like, what if it doesn't happen? Are you willing to say that, you know, I was scared and such and such didn't happen and we weren't the targets? Are you willing to say that?
We
Or are
weren't the
you willing
targets
to
is
go-
such a strange statement.
It's-
But
okay,
I'm
quick,
sorry.
it is a
How
strange-
can
I
I
don't
how can I
understand.
say how can I
Real
look
quick,
at some type of
I listened to you monologue. Let
go
me just get a
ahead.
chance to
Monologue
everything
on my
that-
own platform is wild. Go ahead, the floor is yours.
Okay. So with that being said, are you willing to say that, hey, I was scared and he actually didn't do this? Are you going to be the person that's going to pivot to the next problem to have with him?
Ma'am, here's the thing, all right? Here's the thing. In regards to people losing their Medicaid coverage, it's estimated that over 10 million people will lose their coverage based off of the big, beautiful bill, all right? This is a policy that has actually, this budget reconciliation that does also include policy, all right, has been signed by the president. It is in place. It is in place. The only way that people aren't going to lose their coverage, right, is if the states step in and say that we're going to fund it wholly without depending. Hold on, I'm not finished. Don't interrupt me, or else I'm going to have Shauna mute you. Don't interrupt me. Okay. With that being said, okay, this is already in place. And so unless the states step in and decide to fully fund Medicaid on their own, with no government funding whatsoever, that's the only way people aren't going to lose coverage. And we know that's unlikely because many states like Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, they depend on the federal government. They depend on states like New York. They depend on states like California. All right. So there's no way in hell that you're going to tell me that people in those states with the big, beautiful bill being in place as of December 30th, 2026 are not going to lose their insurance. They're going to lose their insurance. It's going to happen. There's no what if. And then also, only way that I can say I'm happy that it didn't happen is if we in 2026, the people with good sense, vote for candidates in the House and the Senate that will repeal the big, beautiful bill. That's the only way. That's the only way we're ever going to be saved that, yes, no one's going to lose their coverage. Because people within Congress will be doing their job, not Donald Trump.
May I respond?
Sure, by all means.
When you're talking about this big beautiful bill and people being cut off from Medicaid, are we talking about trans surgeries being cut off? Or are we talking about?
What do you want to talk about transgender people for?
I'll listen to you.
Why are you pivoting to transgender people?
I'm not
that is
pivoting.
literally a pivot.
I'm talking. It's not a pivot.
It is a pivot.
It's not a pivot. It's
Yeah,
talking
I know.
about
You got it. I'm not doing that shit. That shit's stupid. I'm not doing that.
It's not a pivot. Those are the people that's getting cut off from Medicaid. It's not you.
Where
It's
are you
not
getting
you.
that from?
It's not
Can
you.
you show us a
It's
source?
not
Yes,
you.
please. Thank you,
Can
Jonah.
you show us a source, Hillary?
Show you a source. I can show you a source if you give me a minute. But I want to finish.
No.
All right,
I want to. You should take that. Oh,
Yeah, she'll come back. She's getting a source.
you get a source? Okay,
Guys,
you should do that.
Isn't she an immigrant, or do her family come from people that were not born in this country?
I have no idea.
My family comes from people that are born in this
Hillary,
country.
Hillary,
Tell
please
you
get
to
the
send me
source.
that.
That was a question I was asking. Is your family?
Hillary, just
from
focus
there?
on getting the source.
Yeah, I am trying to focus on getting the source, but somebody's talking to me at the same time, right? And that's
I'm actually talking to
bring
Erica.
facts to you. You want to cut me off?
Your phone is cutting you.
For that.
Your phone is really breaking up.
Yeah, try again. So like I said, I was talking to Erica, but I'm pretty sure I've heard her say before. I could be wrong, because I haven't seen her in a while, but I definitely heard her say that she has family that are not natives here. So
Okay, and with that being said, why are you bringing that up if you're fighting for them?
because I just want to know why you're a ladder portal.
That's crickets. You don't have the answers. If you fighting for them, why are you bringing it up?
You can't hear?
If you are fighting for them, why are you bringing that up?
Because why are you a ladder puller?
What is a ladder puller? I came here and you have to go the right way. People do not get to duck under and just live however they want to and get taken care of.
So
therefore, if you're gonna fight for immigrants, you shouldn't be bringing up immigrants trying to insult me, should you?
I'm sorry. Where was the insult? If I don't think you know me that well. If I wanted to insult you, I would just do it. I don't have to.
You really can't though.
Yeah,
or however you want to say your
I
name.
can. I can though. I absolutely can. Trust and believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yell your way out of this. Yell it.
No,
Yell it. It's
yelling.
cool.
I'm not. This is not yelling. Like
If you're gonna be for immigrants, if you're gonna be for immigrants, be for immigrants all around the board, bro.
Do you even know my argument?
Does she even understand
I just
what
heard
she's
your
saying?
argument.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't think
heard.
that she don't know. You
You guys are master manipulators at
We was
gaslighting. I
kings.
understand exactly what you're saying.
I
to me right
think
now.
that you're a little, you're a little on the spectrum because I'm serious. Like you
Kiana.
clearly, like she's not tracking.
No, you're not tracking. But if I insult you, you're not gonna like it.
I don't give a
We
fuck.
was kings.
Right. So
I want to
please
get
don't
back to
talk.
this.
Like you haven't even heard it. You arguing with like you're windmilling in your own direction.
I'm not.
I haven't even made an
anything.
argument.
You guys
yet.
are literally. Yes, you just said, "Oh, aren't my family not from America?"
Million.
We're fighting for non-Americans.
Crazy.
So why you bringing that up?
Because if you
What is
come
your
from
argument?
immigrants, your people are your people immigrants, Hillary?
No, they're not.
Oh,
They're
okay.
American citizens, correct?
Were they
Yes.
born here?
They're American citizens.
Were they born here, Hillary?
They're American citizens. And
Hillary,
they went
you
through
do
due process.
understand.
The Fifth Amendment says due process. They went through due process. That's what you call due process. They didn't duck and dodge and then hide. They went through due process.
You do
Spent the
realize
time they were supposed to spend here. They paid their fees. They did their dues. Due process, right? You're all about the Fifth Amendment. So be about it all around the board. Thank you, Don.
I make an argument.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Like, when I
It's
say
just
she's
like,
fighting herself.
yeah,
she's
she
literally
is. Because
fighting
like
herself.
you're fighting,
That's
you're
what
arguing against something that no one has even said here.
Yeah.
He did
No
say
one
it.
said that they wanted your people gone
said
from the
it?
United States. Right? What
Well,
she's
who's my
trying to get
people?
you to understand, and she hasn't even been able to lay out an argument because you keep interrupting Hillary. All right. And then also, like Kiana said, you are kind of like punching yourself in the face right now. Like you're fighting yourself. Like stop hitting yourself. Please, we beg. Okay. With that being said, all right, as the child of immigrants,
I'm gonna come back at you even though you didn't say an insult yet. I'm gonna already be ready to fight you.
and you don't have to be defensive. Like calm your koofy now. You don't have to be defensive. It's okay. We're having a conversation here. Now, with that being said, the main thing is that as a child of immigrants, your family is in danger because the thing with Donald Trump is that Donald Trump isn't looking to stop quote unquote illegal immigration. All right. He wants to stop legal immigration. That's what he doesn't want any immigrants in this country. He's rounding up whoever he can. We have verified facts in the state of California, in the city of Los Angeles, that people that were detained in the month of May and in the month of June were American citizens. I'm not going to say all, I said some. I'm going to be clear because I know how y'all do. So let me quantify it and qualify. Some were American citizens.
I think I got the stats in my book.
All right. So, Erica, are you trying to tell me right now the man that ran in 2020, or I can't even remember, 2016 to 2020, and also the man that ran from 2025, right? Because he took office in January, right? Right now is going to target my hardworking parents that went through due process. That's what you're trying to scare me into believing.
Yeah, they're brown.
Well, I don't believe
scare you
No.
into
I got
it.
the,
That's
I got
the
the
truth.
video of the.
All right. So with that being
border
said, right?
commander-in-chief,
With that
if
being
you wanna
scared,
call him
with that being said, I don't care how you want me to believe. He's not coming for me because he can't come for us. Okay.
Okay.
He's talking about criminals. He's talking about people who got expedited through services. People who went through loopholes. He's not talking about
What loopholes?
So yeah,
What
it is
loopholes?
loopholes. It is
What
Joe
loopholes?
Biden.
What loopholes?
Fast tracking people into citizenship. That's what they did, bro.
How did they fast track people into citizenship?
Fast track people into citizenship by bringing them here, giving them these rights to be here, not going through.
You mean temporary protected status?
Yeah.
Something that's been around for decades?
Yeah, okay. So whatever it has been around, my parents didn't go through that, right?
How is it a loophole though?
Can
It's
you
been around for
respect?
decades.
Can you respect the fact that I don't believe what you believe? Yes or
But
no?
Donald Trump is also, I respect
Do
the
you
fact that
respect
you don't
that?
believe what I believe. I'm
Thank
okay
you.
with that. We don't have to believe all the same things. I'm okay with that. But what I am saying is that your opinion on some things are absolutely, not based in reality. Also, I think that you do not want to actually expand your horizons, open your mind to think critically about the things that Donald Trump is doing. Because if you did, you would see that what Donald Trump, one of two things, what Donald Trump is doing with the economy is the exact same thing that Herbert Hoover did in the 1930s and the 1920s with the U.S. economy. All right,
Yeah,
go look
but-
into the Smoot-Hawley Act. Then also you will see that's the same thing that he did with immigration, Mexican repatriation. I can't say it. Liv can say it though, but it starts with the R. I have a hard time pronouncing the word. But what he did was, I believe it was over 2 million legalized citizens. So they were citizens, naturalized citizens of the United States. All right. If they weren't naturalized, that they were born here. So they were citizens. Okay. Here in the United States were actually taken from their homes, from their jobs, and shipped and deported back to Mexico.
Erica,
Okay.
can I ask
These
you
were
a question?
American citizens.
Erica,
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead,
I just have a
Kiana.
question. So most of our family is actually from the States, but so I'm using an example, right? That me and you both can understand. Let's just say I had to walk them out to get some money, but no, you had to walk them out to get some money. But for me, I just had to open the door and get the money. Would you be mad? Even though the goal is, the outcome is still the same. It's just you had to do it longer. Would you be mad?
What the?
Her answer's supposed to be no. She won't be mad.
Okay, right. Because the goal is still the same for the
I'm
people.
so sorry, Kiana. I was reading something.
Oh no, you're good. I just can't imagine being mad at someone being able to get access to the same thing in a better way than I did. Like literally just mad because they were able to get it quicker than I did. And then on top of that, when we're talking about TPS, Donald Trump granted thousands of people TPS before he left office, before Joe Biden came. Half of the people that y'all are crying about, he let them in.
So
when we're talking about
right?
Haitians and Venezuelans and those people that are quote unquote skipped the line, he gave them that status.
So Kiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to like you know what it is. Some people are scared to say what I have to say, but I'm not scared to say what I have to say, right?
Okay.
I just truly and honestly speaking, right? I'm totally not for my race being overpopulated, right? I'm not. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to side with me. And if that means we have to clean out certain things and other people have to feel the backlash of it, that's what's going to happen. In all reality, I know what I was seeing. I know what I was feeling. I'm not going to sit here and fight against something so hard that's going to end up hurting me, bro. And if you want to act like you don't understand what I'm saying, I get that. You don't have to.
I understand what you're saying, and what you're saying is literally white supremacy. I can't imagine being
not white
afraid of
supremacy
people.
because
No,
I'm black.
it is. I just let you talk.
I'm black. I'm
yeah,
black.
you still can be a tool of white supremacy as a black.
No, I'm not a tool of white supremacy.
Yeah, no, you absolutely are. I've seen you with the Confederate flag. You absolutely are.
That's the wrong Hillary. That's the wrong Kiana. That's the wrong Hillary.
I'm not going to yell over you. I actually have power, and I'm not trying to overuse my power, but I
just want to tell you that that's the wrong Hillary. There's two Hillarys.
Okay.
I never
well,
had the Confederate flag.
If that's not you, I apologize. But what I'm saying, right, is that you still can be a black woman and still be a tool of white supremacy. If you played you videos from the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s that white people say the same shit about us, you're identical. You're trying to go against a group of people that have never done you any harm. It's just in your own mind. So I'm going to ask you what I asked all of the 8% and the 20% of black men that voted for Donald Trump. How many times have you voted? Is this your first year voting?
No, it's not.
Okay,
I voted for Obama. What are you talking about?
Cool. No, you don't even
I voted for Obama. I voted for Trump twice.
I mean, you keep trying to jump ahead of what I'm saying, and you've been wrong. You've been wrong every time. You have no idea where I'm going with this.
Let her ask. Hey, Hillary, let her ask the question instead of assuming what it is she's going to ask you. Go ahead, ask it.
So the fact that what white people have done to us since the inception of this country has never made you vote against them, but within 4 years you've seen too many brown people, and that makes you vote against them is insanity to me. So nobody can answer the question when I asked that. So can you please answer how 4 years versus 200 plus years makes more sense to you?
All right. So therefore, right now we're in the dilemma of picking an ally, right? What are you saying? We're supposed to pick Hispanic people, right? That's going to turn around and pick white people as their ally. Tell me, where does that make sense to you?
When the
That's
numbers,
exactly
the numbers
what's happening.
say, when the numbers say otherwise, when the Latino community sides more with black people than white people.
That's a lie, bro.
Did
Show me when you ever seen them with a pitchfork helping us for our rights. Tell me.
Black Lives Matter, they march with us. What are you talking about? George Floyd?
Okay, I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
You want to see a picture of them marching with us?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I want to see them. I want to see them stepping up against George Zimmerman too. I want to see that.
Have you ever heard of the Brown Berets?
Bring it up. I want to see
Have
it.
you ever heard of the
wrong.
Brown Berets?
I'm willing to be wrong.
I'm asking you a question. I'm literally. Can you guys hear me?
I haven't.
Okay. The Brown Berets were a group of Mexican freedom fighters, all right, who modeled themselves after the Black Panthers. They actually worked hand in hand with the Black Panthers, all right, to fight for the rights. Brown Berets.
Okay.
And they worked with each other, all right?
I'm gonna give you a basic example, right?
No, because I don't need any interpersonal, not interpersonal. I don't need any like anecdotal things. Not inter. I said anecdotal. I said anecdotal. Hey, Smitty.
Right? But you know what it is? Once again, when I came in here is when you want to fight against someone so hard, you're willing to ignore facts, bro. And I'm okay with that.
I'm going to do a
I'm
mod
okay with that.
announcement really quick. Bear with me for just a moment, Hillary. I'm going to do a mod. All righty then. Okay, guys. All right, it's 654 people up in here. Let's go ahead and get this up to 225,000 likes. Let's tap the screen. Let's continue to share the live. Take care of the panel. The amazing Kiana is here. And also, guys, we have Live to Be Great and Jonah. All right, so show them love. If you're not following them, go ahead and do so. Also, we still have 115 left in our daily donation goal. $115 left in our daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name on PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. Again, that's everything with Erica on PayPal and Venmo. If you want to support the live, that's the best way to do it. Also, I want my flowers. I want my flowers, guys. I'm asking for them. Please have my flowers. So we're working on that gift goal. Let's keep doing all other good things. And I haven't done this all night, but hello, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Shout out to Twitch too. Thank you all so much for hanging out on YouTube. And again, to everyone, thank you for the love, support, the encouragement, and most definitely the engagement. We have two Americans on the panel. His friend came up earlier and said that he's a Trump supporter and that she'd like for us to have a conversation with him. So by all means, we will. So welcome to the panel, Two Americas. All right, and I'm going to change the layout. But Hillary, hey, thank you, Smitty. Hillary, like, in what way is immigration actually impacting your life? Outside of you feeling like you're not getting something because they are. Because literally, that's a tool of white supremacy right there. That feeling of like, oh, they care more about them than they care about me.
So wait,
like, if I can't get it, no one can get it.
I'm so sorry, right? Real quick, right? I don't like the fact that you keep using the word white supremacy. I could understand if I date a white man or I have white friends. I don't have any of those things, right? So the fact that you want to pin white supremacy on me because I don't agree with you, I feel is wrong, okay?
We said that's a tool of white supremacy, love.
White
Yeah, I
supremacy?
understand that you're it's a
Like, do
tool of
you
white
know what it
supremacy,
is?
right?
Yeah, what is
Real
white
quick.
supremacy?
I can't fix it.
Yo, you guys are using it, so tell me what it means.
No. What's white supremacy? Because you talking about dating.
You're trying
That
to make
has
it seem like
nothing
I'm
to do
trying
with
to white people power, bro. What are you
You don't
talking
have to. They already have it. What's white supremacy?
Okay, so what are you saying then?
What's white supremacy?
How are you making out white supremacy from a black female in the middle of the hood? Explain it to me.
Do you think that
because
you
I don't
can't
share real quick because I don't share your thoughts, that's why it's white supremacy?
No, that has absolutely nothing to do with it at all.
Okay, so what is it?
I want you to define what white supremacy is, because you keep saying
You're
that you're
the
not
one using
you,
the word.
No, but
You're
you're
the one
saying
using
that.
the word.
But,
So
but
explain
for
it.
you to say that you're not doing it, you would have to know what the word means. So what's white supremacy?
White supremacy is.
Okay, go ahead.
White supremacy, it will be a system that's set up, obviously a dominant structure to tip the scales for white people. So it'd be like a system. It's a system. I don't think it's people. You have white people that's a little bit racist, but I don't think the idea of white supremacy is what people say. It's not like a person. I think it's systems that's set up by the dominant society to favor outcomes for white people. Like the justice system, the legal system, the medical system, the education system is all structured and designed to make people feel supreme.
Yeah, but I would argue that all white people are racist.
Right, so can you explain to me how my practicing white supremacy?
Everybody participates.
No, but you said that you guys keep calling me a white supremacist, right?
Oh, I never
we
said
said
that.
that you're being a tool of white supremacy.
Okay,
We're not
so
calling
can
you a
you
white
please
supremacist.
explain? You called me that enough times, but all right, if that's not what you're calling me, how am I practicing white supremacy by defending black people? Explain that to me.
Number one, rugged individualism.
Because I'm not
One,
defending black and brown.
I'm trying to
blacks.
answer. I'm
She's
trying to
answering
answer.
your question for you.
Well,
love.
all right, I understand that, but I wasn't finished my statement. So I
You
just
asked
want
the
to finish my
question.
statement. Because I'm not defending black and browns and I'm just defending blacks, right? How does that mean? How
Why
is
are
it
you
an
even
act?
defending black people?
Yeah, because I'm black. What do you mean?
No, but how here on this panel thus far are you defending black people?
Because you
all
guys
you
are
talked
trying
about so
to jump
far is
in
yourself. You
real
haven't talked
quick.
about anything for
We're
the
changing
community.
the subject real quick, right? We're changing the subject.
No, you said
right
it.
now,
I want to explore it.
No, I'm just gonna answer. We can get to that, right? going to say my first statement, right? Because I have the urge to just defend Black people, right? How is this being mistaken as white supremacy? I want to understand.
Hillary sounds weird.
That's not what she's been doing up here, though. She's upset with immigrants because they're receiving
That
benefits
is exactly
from the
what
city
I'm
of
doing,
New York,
America.
and she's upset that she isn't receiving those benefits.
I think for me, just me personally, it's weird being a Black person in America or descendant of slavery to go through an existing country and vote alongside the Klan. Like me, that's just like, it don't make sense. Now, maybe that makes sense to y'all. But like, if I go to the voting polls and I look at the rhetoric and I see these Confederate flags and I see these hoods and I look at Charlottesville and like, it's blatant. It's like right there in your face. Like look at Cincinnati. You know what I mean? Like, it's right in your face. Like, they're marching through the streets. Deportation now. White nation.
Yep.
And like, to find myself on the same side as those people, I'm not gonna do it. And if I start saying the same stuff as those people, I've got to reevaluate my choices.
Well, that's kind of strange because you find yourself in a political party that was started by the Klan.
Oh my
the Democratic Party.
I thought you were better than this.
How's this happen every time?
Hey,
I thought you were better than this.
Hillary, can I respond to your question because I didn't want to
To
interrupt.
Americas, we'll get to you in just a moment. Go ahead, Kiana.
So rugged individualism is definitely one tool of white supremacy. And do you know what rugged individualism is? Hillary? Hello?
Hillary, where are you?
Is Hillary here with us?
She's still here. She probably her phone.
Make sure y'all tap the screen while we wait for her. Get the 200K.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap.
My apologies. I was using the restroom, right? But I just really want to bring this back again because I don't want.
I'm sorry. It's my turn because I went on mute.
Go ahead, Kiana.
I asked you a question. I actually didn't know what individualism is.
No, I don't. Can you enlighten me?
Yeah, that's a tool of white supremacy. It is when people think that they can succeed, like by their lonesome, whether it's through their own race, through their own communities. Like it's a selfish ideology where you only think of yourself.
Okay,
so when we're othering ourselves, when you're looking to oppress other groups, that's a tool.
I'm not looking to oppress anybody, right?
No,
I'm looking to care. No, listen, real quick. Before you put words in my mouth, I want you to understand exactly what I'm saying, whether you like it or not. I'm not trying to oppress anybody, right? I just don't care about it, and I'm not going to fight for it.
You
okay?
obviously
right
do
now,
care.
real
No
quick,
one is asking you.
Let me
no,
finish.
you got too many real quicks in you. No one is asking you to fight for immigrants.
But why is it that I can't
no one
finish
is
my
asking
sentence?
you because it's my platform, and I'm kind of tired of the monologuing, right? And I have a lot of patience, but it's wearing thin. So no one's asking you to advocate or fight for immigrants. No one's asking you to do that. All right. The main thing that we're trying to understand is the point that you made when you came up here, said that you're for mass deportation, but you're not even looking at the numbers. All right. All you seem to have cared about is that they were receiving something that you weren't. That's it. That's it. Because if you truly cared, you would be advocating for better candidates who would put your interests, yours and your community's interests first. You would do that. But yet all you want is for them to be gone, which is causing them harm. You're mad at the wrong people is all we're trying to get you to understand. You're going to come back off mute and you're going to say, no, that's not what it is. It's not that they're getting stuff. But baby, that's what you said out your mouth. You talked about the debit cards. You talked about the living conditions. You talked about all of those things. You do care that they're receiving something that you aren't.
Yes,
yeah,
Erica,
I want to finish my point.
I am.
I want to finish my point. Actually.
Go ahead, Kiana.
So, and then on top of that, during slavery, right? It wasn't just because there were slave owners and the overseers and all of those other people. It was the fact that there was not enough white people that were willing to stand up for Black people. It was too many Black people that stood idle and watched us be oppressed. So the fact that you're doing the same shit in 2025, you see them being attacked, you see them not receiving their constitutional rights, and you're like, yeah, I don't care because of what it may do to my community. You're the same people.
Exactly. The same people. When we had the ability to go to school for free, they advocated for actually paying tuition for school simply because they didn't want us to go to school. They didn't want us to have education. All right. Do you not want people to have housing? Not want children to eat? Like, what are you talking about? Because the state of New York offers a lot of programs for its citizens, from fucking internet service to darn on being able to ride the subway at a discounted or free rate, to darn on housing. They offer so much to their citizens. There are programs that are available. Unfortunately, we live in a capitalistic society where it makes it so where too many people need these services. So again, you're upset at the wrong people, Hillary. You're upset with migrants when they're literally just trying to come here, get by, do their work, care of their families, and have a great fucking life. Just like everyone on this panel.
Are you speaking for me, or are you speaking for what you
I'm
think?
speaking to you.
Okay,
I'm speaking
well, that's
to
not
you
what I agree
based off
with.
of what you said thus far.
What I said is that you, me, and every Black ass person on here need to worry about their Black ass self. Y'all want to worry about everybody besides yourself. When it's us to be worried about, do they worry about us? No. So how is your argument to fight for somebody that don't
How do
fight
you know
for
that? How do you know?
I know that. I've been alive long enough to know that.
You know that. What issues is it that you want them to fight for us for? What is it?
I don't need no issues.
No,
It just
tell
don't got nothing
us.
to do
What
with
do you
it.
mean?
That
You got to get your
actually
papers.
just doesn't make any
Period.
sense.
It doesn't.
You don't.
Literally
It doesn't
doesn't.
make sense
Hey,
because
Hillary,
you don't want it to
Hillary.
make sense.
Well,
Listen,
no.
real quick.
It's
You
one
don't
second,
want
Hillary.
it to make sense.
I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna mute you. Listen. Because I've been sitting here listening. Right. You can drop. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's. I'm gonna just do this
no
right here.
sources or nothing.
But Hillary actually was making sense.
One moment.
It's not making no argument. Individualism doesn't make sense at
Skedaddle.
all, actually. Right? Because are you an individual?
Yes, I'm an individual.
Who raised you?
Excuse me?
Who raised you?
My mother and father.
So you
When I was a child.
so
When
you
I'm an
weren't
adult.
so you weren't an individual. Like you wasn't out here by yourself out of the womb, getting it out of the mud.
I don't want to do the technicalities. Look,
Yeah,
the thing is this:
But again,
if you're concerned about people being housed, right, with
you went to
with
school, yes?
with the migrants,
I'm sorry, you went to school, yes?
you want to talk about? I want to talk about the.
Well, no, we're talking
the
about
immigration thing.
individualism. I think you know where this is going. This is why you're trying to move the conversation. You
No,
went
I don't
to
know where.
school,
I
yes?
just actually want to participate.
You went to
in the
school, yes?
migrant.
You went to school, yes?
Yes, I went to school.
Okay, great. You went K through 12. What's your highest level of education?
College, bachelor's degree.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. They do say Black people are the most educated. Black women specifically.
Can we talk about the migrant thing though?
Listen.
We will. Hold on one moment, Liv. I'm so sorry to cut you off, friend. I know, Smitty. I thought we were going to, for real. I gotta do a few shout outs, y'all. Shout out to the Real Truth Seeker for $3. They said dealing with people who like to windmill at themselves and pull the ladder up behind them. I know that's right. Also, shout out to Brenda for the $15. She just the fire emoji. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we are now. If I'm doing my math right, can't do my math right. 18. That's 90. Shit, is that 90? What is that number, y'all? 97. It's 97. Okay. Thank you. All right. We're now $97 away from our daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Show love to the panel while they are here. Make sure you're following them and taking care of them too. I appreciate y'all. I do have a question. Breadwinner, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome, love. We'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So, Liv, go ahead and ask your question to Americas.
Thanks. Yeah. We were talking about the school. You went in K-12 and you had teachers, yes? Classmates, maybe a girlfriend?
I don't want to wait. It's late. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want to go through this. Like, do you have a girlfriend and all that other stuff? Look,
Well,
I
no,
think
it's
for
not.
y'all to
It's not
compare,
the example.
illegal
Listen, very
migrants
simply.
to people that were
Very simply.
enslaved that did not come here against their
Very
will, people
simply.
that's migrating to this country
Yeah.
optionally
But
choose
again,
to come here.
listen. Now you're
So
pivoting.
you can't
It's
say
not
people that optionally, that's willingly
Don't
try to
make me get
choose
the
to
mic.
come here.
He's gonna
You
make
can
me
get
get
it.
the mic.
You can get it.
He's gonna get the mic.
Because I want to actually have a conversation. I don't want to know about your personal life. I actually want to have a discussion
Yes, listen,
about
because the
how are you
discussion has to
comparing
be had in
enslaved
our
people
reality.
to
A discussion has
immigration, to migrants.
Listen, a discussion has to be had in our reality.
I'm not going to talk
And
about
so
my
the
personal
argument
life.
is about. So the argument. And this is the argument of Kiana, of individualism,
But I
rugged
just choose not to speak about my
individualism.
personal life publicly.
Yeah,
I would like to discuss the
I don't
issues,
care
nothing
about any of
personal.
that. There's nothing I asked you was too personal.
You asked me
Shut up.
about my parents. You asked me about my
Yeah,
school,
well, yes,
girlfriend. That's all
crazy
my personal business.
because all
I would like
these
to
things.
discuss on how are you
Well,
comparing
because all of these
migrants
things.
to the enslaved population
Yes,
that was forced to
yes.
come here against their will to
Yeah.
people that's choosing to leave
Yeah,
their
that's a pivot.
countries and come
That's an
here.
entire pivot.
And
We're
now
not
you're
gonna
saying,
address that point.
but that was the whole argument.
Well, no,
That was the
Kiana,
argument.
really quickly. Kiana, was your argument not about rugged individualism?
No, I'm talking about
I'm
Hillary.
sorry,
Hillary's
really
argument.
quickly. I'm sorry, really quickly. Kiana, then wasn't your a part of your argument of rugged individualism?
Correct. That's what I led with.
Yes, and so he specifically said that he agrees with her argument, and we started talking about individualism. Then he understood where we were going when I asked him if he had
No, I
parents.
came in on the argument when Hillary was
I mean,
speaking
he's
about.
already making a rugged individualism argument as we speak right now, so you still can go with that.
Yes, and so the argument of rugged individualism makes no sense whatsoever, right? Because we no one is an individual. You'd be a feral animal, right? We're not individuals. We are a community of people, and we work and operate better when we do things together. From when we're born all the way until we're no longer here.
That's a beautiful message. You should put it in a book and sell it. But we're
And so
talking
the
about.
question is, why do you support apartheid and segregation?
Why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Can I make an
so
argument?
now when we look at the
I don't know what's
Constitution,
going on here.
it's very simple.
Why you not
It's a
letting him
rights
talk?
conversation. 1 second, Hillary. Listen, it's a rights conversation.
Mhm.
Currently, the 14th Amendment says all those within the jurisdiction of the United States of America and our territories, right? That's the jurisdiction of the country, meaning that the first, the 5th, 6th, 8th, 10th, and 14th Amendments all apply to migrants. And Donald Trump isn't applying these rights to migrants. And if he's violating their rights, that means he's violating your rights. I don't want a president violating my rights at all. And so even if you're going to go with the individualistic argument, right? The argument of them denying them habeas corpus, due process, giving them 8th Amendment in regards to serving them food with maggots in it, that's cruel and unusual treatment at the hand of the state or the federal government, I mean.
What's going on here?
Right? Alligator Auschwitz. Like, listen, when we're talking about these rights violations and we're talking about the treatment of migrants, I don't believe we should live in an apartheid state where rights apply to some and not all. And it's really weird being Black in America and arguing that we should have and continue this apartheid.
Exactly. And what
So,
we're talking about is hold on.
This is
It's a lot of real quick going on here. Calm down, people. All right. The host is speaking. Okay. So to Americans, even though I did miss it, I caught the tail end of it. And you're asking, what are we talking about here? It's the consequences of your vote. Like, your vote has consequences. And the thing is that Donald Trump talked about doing these things on the campaign trail. He spoke about mass deportation. He didn't tell you how he was going to do it, but you liked the idea enough that you voted for him, right? He talked about cutting the budget. He did. He said, I'm going to cut the debt. I'm going to get rid of waste, fraud, and abuse. You liked the idea of that so much that you voted for him. And in voting for him, what is now the consequence of that is that millions of people are going to lose their insurance. And for what? Also, hundreds of thousands of people are being deported from the United States without receiving their constitutional rights because everyone within our jurisdiction has the right to due process. Donald Trump isn't allowing for that. He's actually fought the courts on it. So there's that part. So what he's trying to get you to understand, especially as a Black person, Black man, is that your vote does have consequences.
to get y'all to understand something. I heard your perspective. Now, can y'all hear mine?
Sure, I'm all for it. Go ahead.
You sure?
I'm sorry. Don't be sneaky with me.
Okay, I apologize for that.
Go on.
So I hear your perspective and I understand it, but I think y'all are mistaken because everything that you're identifying, the problem, every problem that you have identified that's happening with migrants is happening with Black Americans. So for y'all to say that y'all are extremely concerned about migrants being housed, well, 40% of the homeless population in America are Black people. So since when did you want to prioritize people who are illegal in front of your own people? It doesn't make sense. Well, that's why I just want to be uninterrupted. That's why I said. That's why I said, can I speak uninterruptedly? I literally asked the host.
Uninterruptedly
This
is
is why I said, are you sure?
Hey, Liv, let him finish. Go ahead.
I literally asked because I knew I felt. So my question would be is when, and this is rhetorical. I don't have to answer it right now. So I understand Hillary's perspective when she's saying worry about your own people. 40% of the homeless population in America is Black people. But it seems that all of a sudden Black people are trying to fight for migrants to be housed. Why don't you fight for your own people to be housed first? Not saying migrants are not a priority, but I'm trying to figure why are you guys making this a big deal about people who are not even American citizens, where your family fought, bled, built this country. That should actually be your priority. So I call cap. I call cap on y'all saying migrants should be housed and being treated unfairly. And if you want to talk about people that's being in jail wrongfully, if I'm not mistaken, I think Black people are incarcerated at a higher rate wrongfully more than any other race in this country. So once again, I don't know if you guys are maybe having escapism since you can't deal with your own pain. What you're trying to do is like look at somebody else's and say, I can help you. And I got to be honest, if I was a migrant, the last group of people who I want to help me is Black people, because we have to help ourselves.
Okay.
Because if we're not able to help ourselves, how can if we can't help ourselves, how can you possibly go and help somebody else?
May I?
Go ahead, Liv.
Thank you. Because everything you just said is fucking stupid. Absolutely a waste of our time. I'm never going to get that time back in my life. The reason that we advocate for migrants is because we understand that the law applies to everyone. And if you allow the federal government to violate the rights of migrants, they violate our rights as well. And being Black in America is the examples that you described.
How? How did they violate us?
Here, one second. Kilmore Brega Garcia. All right. And so when you attack those rights, even as Black people, we understand the harm that can cause. And we don't want segregation. And what you just argued for was the white supremacy, separating people in the United States based on the phenotypical representation. You're just like the white supremacists. To say that there's a difference between Black and brown people, the United States was segregated against all Black and brown people is absolutely asinine. You don't have any conceptual understanding of history. You're sitting here wasting our time. I can't believe this lady got my hopes up for a Black and said that, oh, he's a great debater. He can come up here and debate. Bro, you give the same white supremacist talking point that the white supremacists do. Like, you provided nothing. And you think that these things are gotcha moments. You go into these rooms of 10, 15 people, and you go in and there you give and you talk and you talk.
Make an argument, or are you just going to about what do you think I do?
Okay,
I would love to hear your argument.
I'll show you how.
Now you've just been talking about me.
Absolutely.
Formulate your argument.
Let's see if you can rebut it. But because I actually thought you would believe beneath me, and I was just going on until you wanted to interrupt. Now listen. Now I'll give you an argument. Right? The United States has historic low unemployment, meaning that the vast majority of our population that can work is working. Right? Migrants fill the gap in that because our population, our workforce cannot sustain our population, right? So when you remove the migrants, you need to replace them with something. So my question for you is, do you lower the age so you put children in factories, or raise the age of retirement to 85? Which would you do?
I would do neither.
Okay, so you remove the migrants who make up a large percentage of overall GDP. Again, fill in the gaps. They make up 27% of healthcare workers, 1 in 4 construction workers are migrants, and we can go down the list in IT and tech companies. And so when you remove those migrants, and we can see the benefit. And just as you're laughing,
Hold on,
you can see the benefit.
because now
Hold on.
beneath me.
No, who's going to fill in the gap?
Who's going to fill in the gaps? And I want to be very specific.
This is what I'm saying. I think the reason
One second to America, you asked for the argument. You asked for the argument, right? I want to point out the net benefit of migrants during the Biden-Harris administration. I can bring you up 4 specific studies that outline how the recovery of the United States and the silver lining was due to undocumented migrants, right? And so we see a net benefit. If you remove them, what do you replace them with?
Okay. Exactly. All right. So once again, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You notice he said remove the migrants. I'm speaking about a specific group of migrants, the ones that's here undocumented, illegally. If you are acting for illegal immigration, you're actually advocating for human trafficking, terrible work conditions, sex trafficking, child sex trafficking, because that's what happens, exploitation. So for you to actually say people to be here undocumented, you're advocating for those things. Those people get exploited. I am for legal migration. Legal migration. Understand the net benefit of legal migration. But if you're advocating for people to be illegally, we have laws. When you break the law, you have to actually consequences to that, right? You said your vote has consequences. Well, isn't it consequences to your actions when you break the law? We only believe in consequences when it comes to votes.
I want to make something clear because I know, Liv is going to show you something, I believe. But I just want to add something in there. You say that you want to get rid of those that are undocumented. All right. You mentioned migrants specifically as being, you imply that they are documented, that they can cross back and forth against the border. But here's the thing, Donald Trump is actively reporting them too. That's why he's raiding farms. That's why he's going to businesses like Home Depot. That's why he's going to factories and plants to arrest, detain, and deport the migrant, those who came here to work. Because that's what migrants are. They cross the border every day to come here to go to work. That's what they do. And that's who he's deporting. So that part, what you just, that's not true to Americans. But I want this one-on-one with you and Liv.
That's wrong though, man.
No, it's not. He's actively deporting them. What are you talking about?
Wrong. You're saying, hold on, but when you're saying that people are coming over here to work, how many people came over last month to work? Tell me.
None. Okay. They got to stay home.
Oh, wait. How many people came over that he deported? Go ahead. One more you.
In the month of June so far, he did deport. It was a small number that he that actually got to play. But those aren't, no, that would be an 800, dear. That would be a deported. Also, they didn't cross.
Hold on, Hillary.
Excuse me. Thank you. They don't track their deportations monthly. Thank you very much. If you can find the information, by all means, share it with the class. I would appreciate it.
You made a statement, and I need to support it with facts or evidence.
Also, additionally, all right, this is information based on news reports that have been done, and we saw him doing it. That's why a judge in California put a stop, an injunction to him actually doing racial profiling on people, arresting people simply because they were brown without any just cause in 7 counties within the state, because he was going after people. We read about the raids at the Durngone farm after he said he wasn't going to do it. We read about the plants. Don't tell us that it's not happening when it is.
I never said it was happening. I just said, can you support it with evidence? I said people that's coming over here to work are being arrested. And I'm asking you, last month, they do have many people they arrested. How many of people actually was here legally that got arrested? Just ask you to support your argument with evidence or facts.
I'll find it for you. Go ahead, Liv.
Thank you. So one, tourism is down just like border crossings. This is a net negative for our economy. We can look at Salt Lake City, Utah, being in the red. We can look at cities in New Jersey, Atlantic City being in the red. We can look at tourism being down across America, which is a huge part of our economy and a huge indicator in regards to the health of our economy. So that's one. The other part is migrants aren't coming here. People aren't coming here because the United States is on several human rights watch lists between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Pakistan. No, people don't want to come here.
Are coming here.
No, I don't.
But they're getting deported.
Let me help you out. Stop that. Stop. Also,
migrants.
Stop that, because you got upset when I interrupted you. Right. Now, let's talk about legal migration. You want people to come over here legally. Why are people doing it the legal way and getting snatched out of court? That's the legal way, right? When we look at places like California, they've lost 1/3. They've lost 1/3. There was a judge in Milwaukee that was sued by the Trump administration for like letting a migrant go through the back hallway. Stop it. Also, you made the claim of Donald Trump. Donald Trump, and you want legal migration. Well, let's just read what the Cato Institute, which is a offset Heritage Foundation, closely aligned to far right-wing ideologies, to say about this. Donald Trump entered the White House with the goal of reducing legal migration by 63%. The Trump administration was wildly successful in reducing legal migration. By November 2020, Trump administration reduced the number of green cards issued to people abroad by at least 418,553, and the number of non-migrant visas by at least 11,178,668 during his first term. Now, if you decrease legal migration, there's going to be a direct increase in illegal migration in this country. The border crisis was created and manufactured by the Trump administration, unfortunately, for you. And I don't understand why, one, you support a man that's going to cripple our economy with this mass deportation. Two, violate the Constitution with this mass deportation. And three, how you as a black man can sit here and vote alongside white supremacists for mass deportation. None of it makes sense to me.
Yeah, because I have a different worldview than you. Anybody with a different worldview won't understand my worldview, right? That's why you have to be able to support something which you said, evidence or facts, so we actually come to an understanding and see which one is real. Because a lot of it is just narratives. What I'm saying, and to make it really simple, right? One, when you limit the flow of illegal migrants across the border, you create a condition called tighter labor markets. In a tighter labor market, the blue collar workers, like black people, there's a lot of black people that's blue collar workers. They are introduced into the workplace. In the workplace, you get better working conditions. I'm an employer. I'm a business owner. If I can pay somebody under the table, guess what? I save money. I can pay people under the table. Guess what? I don't have to prove the work conditions. If I can pay people under the table, guess what? I don't care if they have medical insurance. So what happens is you reduce that flow of people that come into the labor market. Now you have to pay Americans the right wages. If you want people to go and work those fields, that's where they make it more appealing to Americans. Offer them more money. If I got a group of people that's willing to work half of the price of American citizens, guess what that do? It depresses wages. It pushes wages down. As long as somebody willing to do the work, half the price of what you're doing for, which half the price of what they have to pay you to do it, what? It depresses the labor market. Anybody that's advocating for illegal migrants are literally advocating for exploitation. It's really simple. I don't know how you're trying to formulate an argument to make it seem like white supremacy. It has nothing to do with white supremacy. It has everything to do with math. I can pay somebody else half of the price I'm paying you to do the job. Why would I hire you?
Why is it that work here in Nebraska?
Hey, Liv,
Why would I
let
hire
Jonah, hold on a moment. Jonah, go ahead. Then Liv, you can respond.
To Americans, I don't think that any of us are. I don't think any of
Keanu
us
got a question too. This is why I can't do panel.
I don't think any of us are advocating. I don't think any of us are advocating.
No, I just say you've been waiting for a long time. Go ahead.
I don't think any of us are advocating for exploitation of immigrants or undocumented people by any means. I think that you yourself don't agree with the idea. Like, in my opinion, I think we should do something called mass amnesty, since you're advocating for all of the everyone needs fair wages and all these things. That's what I think you should be doing. If you're not going to actually pass something through Congress, rather than signing all these executive orders that absolutely do nothing, seeing as any president can just walk in and undo them, how about you do something concrete like mass amnesty? Reagan did it in, I think it was the 1996, somewhere around there. He did mass amnesty, and that benefits the economy. That's actually good for the economy. Rather than taking 8 million people out of the labor force, you could actually allow all of that labor to stay. And outside of the fact that they're just simply human beings, so you should actually be supporting the idea of them having equal access to everyone else in the country.
Less amnesty would be an option, but are you concerned with the people making the trek from here? How many kids died on here? Are there 8 million people that come to this country?
That's why
illegal?
That's why you
hold
need
on.
reform.
Just, let me say this.
You need immigration reform.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But y'all are advocating for people to take that risk of leaving their countries. A lot of women get, a lot of things happen to women on a trip. A lot of things happen to children. Like a lot of drugs come into the country like that. Like, what do you?
None of us are.
But hold on. I'm almost finished. Let me just say this.
Oh, this is
if we
stupid.
had, bro, come on, bro. Like you gotta like that's the only thing you can do is assault people. Just formulate your argument. Look, so what's the point of having a front door?
Yes.
People can use the window and the back door and everything else.
Make the path easier.
It just doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Why are we advocating for?
So if we have a system in place, like example, I know somebody that actually came to this country and did it the right way. They didn't get to walk over the southern border.
Way because there's circumstances that are preventing people right now from doing system the right way. What?
Let me explain to you. We have a system. We have a system in place. We have rules in place. We have a pathway in place for you to seek citizenship in America.
They are privileged. The people you're talking about were privileged enough that they have Donald Trump in office denying people legal access.
So I have a question. Please, to Americans, I have a question. All right. So you say you want people to come in here and do it the right way. And like Jonah said, those people are privileged to be able to come over here, all right, pay whatever fees it is they have to pay, and also have a sponsor. They're lucky. You're right. They are lucky to be able to do so. All right. But what about the person who can't do that? What about the person who has to find a different way? What about the person who has to wait 5, 6, 7 years to go before the immigration judge to be heard? What about that person? All right. What about the person seeking asylum from a country in crisis? They're facing political persecution. They're facing sexual violence. They're facing something that is causing them to have to come to another country to seek shelter. All right. What about that person? Okay. And what is happening is that Donald Trump is denying those people. And not only is he denying, but now what he wants to do is he wants to put a tax on legal immigration via the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, actually charging people $100 to file for asylum. And then for every year that they have to wait to be seen before an immigration judge, which again depends on whether or not, all right, depends on the type of asylum that they're filing. And I have to look up the name for you, but depending on the type of asylum that they're filing, it can take up to, let's say, a year where they're paying $100, or it can take up to 3 or 4 years where they can pay $300 or $400, if not more. So my question, like Jonah said, is why are we looking for ways to improve the system instead of punishing people for seeking better opportunities? Why don't you hold Donald Trump to that darn going standard?
You're right. It should be a standard that all of our politicians should be held upon, not just Donald, everybody.
Is he the president?
But Congress writes the laws. So the thing is
Congress writes the law and the president actually pushes it. Donald Trump, we had I'm tired of y'all. We had a comprehensive border plan in place.
And the Congress couldn't get it passed. Congress couldn't get it passed.
No, they couldn't. You know why?
But regardless,
they couldn't get it passed because of Donald Trump, like Jonah said, because Donald Trump threatened to marry any Republican senator that voted in favor of the Laffer bill.
Well, that's
what Donald Trump did.
Yeah, but that's the point of Congress. Congress gets the debate and use the leverage powers if they agree with a bill or not. If you don't like it, guess what? Get more people.
You're not understanding that. You're not understanding.
I understand what you're saying. Yes, Donald Trump killed the bill.
He did?
Yes, I know. Donald Trump
killed the
it.
bill.
He uses.
You're okay with that?
Used his influence to kill the bill because they didn't agree everything that was in the bill. That's their right.
That's not because they did.
Congress.
He wanted to run on an immigration platform. Is what he wanted.
So,
he wanted to run on an anti-immigration platform.
The question is this: Why did Joe Biden wait until his last year or last 2 years to get done? Why didn't he do it in the first one?
That's a lie.
Do you realize that Joe Biden? Do you realize that Joe Biden actually proposed and it was really amazing. With 30 days of him being into office, he proposed an immigration bill.
Okay, and what happened with it?
It is through committee.
Committee. That had to do with Donald Trump, though.
GOP did not want to see it. No, it had to do with the Republicans because the
Oh,
GOP
now
said
the
that it'll never
Republicans.
get to the floor.
Yeah.
Is Donald Trump not a Republican?
But Donald
Are the
Trump is in Congress, and he wasn't.
Are the
He
Republican
wasn't in Congress,
senators
and he
the
wasn't
ones
in.
that were so afraid of losing their job that they didn't stand up for their people? They didn't stand up and do the right thing. They literally kowtowed to Donald Trump when Donald Trump said he was primary Republican senator who voted for the Langford bill. They didn't say, fuck you, Trump. We're going to do the right thing. What they did was capitulated and they voted against it.
And Erica, this is just stupid and a cop out anyways, because you guys still blame Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for so many things. The argument is never.
I speak for myself.
Congress didn't. I'm sorry, you have a bad impulse control. Because I've been on mute. I haven't interrupted you.
And I'm announcement.
I mean, never once have you guys put the weight on Congress. It's always been the president, but somehow with Donald Trump, you guys make the argument about Congress.
Exactly.
No, what happened was solely due to Donald Trump. Your question was, why did Joe Biden wait? He did not wait. He put it forth. That's the only thing he can do. So what are you talking about, sir?
And there were actually 3 immigration bills. 3 immigration bills. One introduced in 2021, February 18, 2021. One introduced in 2022, shortly after the war in Ukraine started. And another one introduced in 2023, which they voted on, the Langford bill, in 2024, that was denied because of Donald Trump threatening the primary piece. And that was a bipartisan bill. But Donald Trump put the kibosh on it. Anywho, I'm going to make myself the big screen real quick, Liv. If I can. I don't know how to work this thing. Okay, this will have to do. All right, guys. Welcome in, Hector Raid. Hi, Hector. Welcome in, Hector Raiders. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's 730 of us up in here. We're at 213,000 likes. Let's go ahead and get this up to 300,000 likes. Also, guys, let's keep tapping that screen. That's why I need you to get it up to 300,000 likes, because you're going to tap the screen. Okay. Also, guys, we have 8 more of our bouquets to go. Please, 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 send your girl her flowers. Also, guys, let's keep sharing the live and showing the panel love. We have Jonah, this amazing, smart young man. We also have Liv, to be great TikTok legend. We have Kiana up here. She's absolutely amazing. And now we have Hector. Yay, Hector's here. All right, guys. So do all the good things. Show my panel all of the love while they are here. Shoot them a follow. Hit up those pay links. Send them a gift. Do as you please. All right. Just show them love. Also, if you're not following me yet on YouTube and Twitch, get over there and do so. All right, it's free. Tap that screen like button, I think it is, or subscribe. I'm not sure, but please do that. Also, I want to give a shout out because I got something via Venmo to Alexia for the $15 for giving you your roses. Thank you so much, Alexia. I appreciate you, love. All right, guys, so we are $82 away from our daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Again, that's everything with Erica. All right, you guys can support the live that way. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you so much for the love, the support, the encouragement, and most definitely the engagement. All right. Whew, that was fun. So I don't know who was talking. I think I was.
I go because
oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Yeah, because 2 Americans said I needed to formulate my argument, so I'm going to take it back. I just need the big screen really quick.
Hey, Cowboy Lover, welcome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Cowboy Lover.
We want
to. Nobody cares about her.
So I guess my first question is if it's about a contraction in the labor force and then paying migrants, or paying American citizens more money, I don't understand why that's not working in Nebraska. And we know that's not working in Nebraska because the main form of agriculture is cattle. And so we see, well, let's show, there we go. The cost of beef is skyrocketing right now, because they don't have the labor force there. We also know that Donald Trump even reneged on deporting these farm workers because of the negative impact it's having on agriculture and farms going bankrupt. But listen, more than that, here's a study from Boston University that specifically outlines how migrants increase wages for native-born citizens, not decrease them. So when you remove the migrants, they actually lower your wages, the exact opposite of what you say happens, right? The other point, and the most important thing I can say, right, is that he's not going to say anything to respond to any of these arguments. Because if it really was about paying the American citizens more money, right, we would give amnesty to migrants and we would increase the minimum wage, right? We would provide for universal health care, food, right, housing, and education for all those with the jurisdiction of this country, right? But he's going to make an argument for segregation. And that's what I want you to listen to, as this man of color argues for white supremacy.
Jeez. All right, you can go ahead and respond to America's. Also, we have to get Brent in here because he hasn't been able to talk yet. And he's a Trump supporter. Go ahead to America's. Send him a request.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you like I'll be honest, I'll be straight. I'll just be straight. Look. I think you have a different worldview. You know what I mean? I get it. You want to isolate to a specific incident where you say, well, this state is that state. It's 50 states in the union. You know, what's the state that you agree with, I guess, at this point?
What?
You know, if you agree with
that
certain,
mean?
I mean, the thing is this: you're always going to find a case where it's like, well, this state, how come it's not working here? How come it's not working there? It's like, what do you want?
I want you to make an argument. That's what I want you to do. I want you to
I'll make it very.
And I just have one more question too. Before
I thought you said you didn't cut me off, and then you cut me off.
You actually paused, and I got in.
Is that not still cutting me off because I paused? Am I not allowed to pause or what? Okay.
If my words that yours is not cutting you off, but go ahead. You got it.
Thank you, Kiana. I appreciate you. So, all right. So when you limit illegal immigration, you create a tighter labor market. In a tighter labor market, Americans make more. Americans win. It's just that simple. I want Americans to win. I want blue-collar workers, people who are usually locked out of the workforce, especially Black Americans. We have the highest unemployment rate, especially Black men have the absolute highest unemployment rate. I want Black men to be in work. I want Black men to be at work. Okay? I think that as long as employers are able to pay people less, we know historically they like to lock us out. So I preferably want to curb illegal immigration to create a tighter labor market.
So you want mass amnesty?
However you interpret that, you can interpret that. But what I'm saying is this: listen to me. Illegal immigration, I want it to be at zero, which means breaking the law to come here. I don't want that to happen. If people want to come to this country, it is a process. And also, I want to end it with this, and then can go. Immigration is not a right. You don't have a right to come to America. When you're seeking asylum, the way the United Nations set it up is for the next country over. If you're crossing 55 countries to get to America, that's no longer seeking asylum. That's not how it's set up. So I get it.
Also, asylum is literally a human right.
You can't seek when you seek asylum. If you're seeking asylum, you're supposed to do it to the next country over, the closest country over.
No, you're thinking of international. U.S. has to
yes, but I'm talking about international
states code.
But I'm speaking about internet.
But you're thinking of but we're talking about immigration into the United States. We have our own set of laws. What does you say about asylum? What do you have to do in order to be able to seek asylum in the United States? What do you have to do? Because you can come off mute. I'm going to send you the request.
While he's figuring that out, different countries have different agreements with the regions in regards to how they take asylums. Some agreements say you have to stake asylum in the first country on the route. Others not much, such as the ACA that we had between the United States and the Northern Triangle, at least up until 2023.
The problem with the law, change the law. take the law out on migrants.
That's what I'm saying, though, Liv. They all like all of their arguments. Noticing this about the right. Not about what is actually law. It's about how they want the law to be.
Exactly.
And until it's that, you cannot make that argument. Like, what he wants is. I'm sorry.
Hold on, it's okay. We have to do this.
Skedaddle.
Where's it at? Just play my theme. There we go. Why you run though? That was an easy.
You didn't see the article I put up there?
Yeah, I saw the article. Is that what I read?
Well, he had said that they was gonna bring back a bunch of jobs.
No, they're gonna lose a bunch of jobs. We
millions, yeah. And so then after that, he left.
And then he's a filthy capitalist. You can't talk about exploitation when you support capitalism. Like their people are always going to be exploited with capitalism. That's number one. And then number two, the fact that black men think that they can legislate so many things in so many people's households, whether it's the LGBTQIA, whether it's women. Now you're talking about people working. You can't legislate people to get into certain job fields. That's just not a thing. I think that if these jobs come,
thank you all.
That black people are going to go back out into the field. One thing. The only thing that I pick is my attitude and my outfits. That's it. I don't pick shit. You get back out there.
I love her. All right. Shout out to Santana, because Santana actually showed us that like black people are the most diverse in the workforce. We spread across. We make up more than 20% of the workforce in many different. The postal service clerks, barbers, taxi drivers, personal care aides, child school social workers. What else do we do? Security guards, nurses, bus drivers. Like do social and human services assistants. Like across many different fields and industries, we make up over 20% of the workforce. All right, and then we actually make up the smallest share of ranchers. What a smaller share of ranchers and farmers. Did y'all know that in other agricultural jobs? Did y'all know that only 1.5% of black people work in those industries? So guess who does work in that industry? Yes, white people. White people will actually benefit greater. Would be the ones that would be filling those jobs. This is crazy. Liv, I'm gonna send this to you and you tell me how you read it. But yeah, this is very interesting. The system is not against us. What is wrong with people? I don't understand them. I don't get it. I don't like this layout. Fix it. Please.
Delete the
Are
road.
you trying to get back to you on the full screen?
I just want to fix panel and I can't fix it. Can we just fix the panel, please? Always show the layout? No, that's not gonna work. Expand. Okay. Just gonna keep moving around. It's gonna keep moving around. And who? That was fun. Did you have fun? Where's the bread guy? He's teacupping.
Yes, I actually have fun.
I thought he was here.
Oh, there he goes.
I didn't do that. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Brad, you for Donald Trump. Do you think that you've been duped? Because I do. I think you've been duped. I'll send you a request to unmute if you can. There you go.
What's up? What you said?
I said I think that you've been duped by Donald Trump. That you've been duped.
Nah, you gotta. I'm a patriot, man. I'm America first and everything. So if my president fails, we fail.
Mm-hmm. Any
so
takers?
I wouldn't want the president to fail.
Any takers? Hector, Liv.
I mean,
Jonah.
Wait.
It's.
Jonah, you're young. You think you're invisible. Go ahead.
Yeah. You said you're America first. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I said.
What's the most pro-America thing that Donald Trump has done since he's been president so far?
He's putting America first.
No, expand upon that. Show some intellect, if you will.
It's been a lot of things. What you disagree about? I don't get.
I'm not the person that voted for Donald Trump, so I don't need to advocate for what I disagree with him on. Obviously, I disagree with him. You should be able to tell me what you agree with him on.
Yeah, I voted for him.
But what do you agree with him on? What has he done that's so positive? He's
the immigration.
America first.
I agree with the immigration policies.
About them.
So we didn't have an immigration problem.
I said, what about them?
What about them? That's
like
what
you're not. This is very vague. You approve of his immigration policies. What about them?
I liked what how he said he was gonna go up.
And how's that? Expand upon it.
Well, get their ass up out of here.
Okay, so that 71.7% of the people who have been detained, these are based on June numbers, July isn't out yet. They have no criminal records. 71%.
If your ass here illegal, it's breaking the law. Point blank, please.
So do you not think that it would be more of a, don't you think it would be a better way to go about it would be actually giving access for people who are trying to come into this country or being persecuted in their own country?
Some of the people that have been deported been here for damn near 30 years, bro. They've been here 30 years and they still ain't got their paperwork together. Whose fault is that?
System? What do you mean? If they're actually trying to...
I don't want to hear nothing. I work with a guy who got his citizenship and he only been here 5 years.
Well, he's lucky.
People are privileged.
Ain't no, man, look here.
Yeah,
Hey, stop giving them folks excuses, bro. Stop giving...
So you're okay with 71% of people that were detained in June?
Hold on, one minute, Jonah. Immediately teaching when coming on my panel makes me paranoid. Hey, Lou? Lou? Hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, you voted for Williamson. Okay, all right. Third party. Okay.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why?
Who was that?
Because I know her personally, and
we've talked to this dude before.
She gave me an interview.
He did an interview with her, was very impressed, and the vote for her ass over the black.
Hey, Jonah, I got a question for Jonah.
Oh, we have. Oh, Lou.
Hey,
Lou,
Jonah.
Lou,
Wait a minute.
Vegas Lou. Okay. That's what it is.
So you
You're Vegas, right?
So you gonna dox me?
No, I'm not doxing you. I'm remembering you.
Remember
You know how big Vegas is?
Do you remember? Remember my ex-girlfriend that I broke up with, and I threw her. I'm gonna call Ice on her mama. She stole my dog.
She took your dog. Do you ever get your dogs back?
No, she stole it. That's why I call Ice on her mama.
That's not funny. That's really bad.
No, she stole my dog. I love my dog.
I think you're a ridiculous person. Anywho, shout out to Anna for the $3. She said, I love your mom energy. Killing it. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am a mom, so I definitely get a lot of practice. And also shout out to Miss Loretta for the $5. And she sent roses. Thank you so much, Miss Loretta. Y'all some hearts in the chat for Anna and Loretta. Thank you. All right, if I'm doing my math right, that's $8. So we are now, I think, 76. I'm not doing math right. That's wrong. 74. Now $74 away from my daily donation goal. Only $74. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. Thank you all so very much for your love, your support, encouragement, and most definitely engagement. And don't forget to take care of the panel, guys. Take care of the panel. Thank you. This is gonna be fun. Hey, Kiana and Liv. Hector's here too. Hector. You know what, Jonah? You've never been a part of this. Jonah. All right, guys. You want to have some fun, or are we going to keep it serious?
I was the time.
It's time. It was time.
Cool.
Let's go. Also, Aston, if you're here, inbox me because you won the shirt from the 18th waffle. All right, you want a shirt from Liv.
Remind, I got to send you another code. Expired.
Oh, okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Wait, hold on a second. Erica, can you
In life.
look at the message and respond? I genuinely want to know. I genuinely want to know.
Okay, cool. I will.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Liv.
Well, no, I just wanted to say, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, yeah. No, we can clown and have some jokes. I got some jokes on my chest. Hey, but I want to show my trouble shirt.
Go ahead. Big box it.
Big. I'm a little big boxer. I can go back to it. Hey guys. Goodness, I like it. Yeah.
Of course, this is over here.
Yeah. I'd love to see. Listen, good trouble. We want to get into some good trouble. Some good trouble. saw our good brother Isaiah. Motivation behind the shirt. And it's a very simple shirt. Good trouble. It's time to get into some good trouble. I think pretty self-explanatory. Click the links in my bio, thelaskcookout.com. I got some other amazing Trump stuff and also some Triple K stuff up there. Y'all should check that out. Because stuff, gas. Wear that in Walmart.
Wear that in a Walmart.
Where's the link, brother?
In my
His
bio.
I'm about to try it out.
Okay, Brad, you said you have a question. What's your question?
Yeah, I just want to ask, are we arguing with closed minds or open minds?
I like mine to be open.
I can't tell, especially you live.
I haven't said
I feel like
anything.
you got a closed mind, bro.
I haven't said
That's good for no type of argument. It's like you not hearing that.
What do you mean?
Because once you feel a certain way about something, you close your mind on it. You're not open to ideas about shit.
Say that.
Because I've been listening to you.
What have I said?
When you was arguing with what's that dude? Oh, he ain't even here no more.
Two of you making some good points, though.
Why do you feel this way?
But you didn't agree with nothing, bro. What's saying, bro? Like,
why do I need to?
What you mean? You see what I'm saying? It's closed mind.
What do you?
All right, bro. You got it, bro. I ain't even finna go back and forth with you.
Going back and forth.
You got a closed mind, bro. Just kill it, bro.
What is a closed mind?
Which means you're not gonna see another person's view about nothing, bro.
How can you say that?
Mind on it.
How can you say that?
Okay, put it like this. Give me something good Trump done did.
Nothing. Every day I wake up.
Exactly.
Every day I wake up. No,
see
listen,
what I'm saying?
Listen. Hold on, Brad. I'll let you. And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna ask a question, and I would love for Hector and everybody else to get in on it. This is great. This is great. Every day I wake up and I pray that Donald Trump is the best president in America.
Stop lying, bro. Stop lying.
I do. Every single day. Every single day.
No,
and every single day since that man has been in office has failed me. Every single day he does everything voted against. Now listen, I have a question. I have a question for you. Why do you think I have a closed mind?
That shit crazy. So, hey, who you voted for? Trump.
Why does who I voted for matter? We're talking about.
That's what we're talking about, right?
I was gonna say,
not
look,
talking
there's
about-
really no point in preying on Trump. He's gonna trip over his own feet. It only makes more sense to hope he actually goes up from here. Otherwise, we are all screwed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's the president. Whether you like him or disagree with him or not, bro.
Out the
That's
whole
the
first
president,
half
bro.
of the context that I just said.
That's the part. If your president failed, brother.
Get a Pop Tart.
Yeah,
I didn't care for Joe Biden, but I hope, you know what I'm saying? I hope he was best for us.
Is that house? That's house, is it?
It's not mine.
Somebody
Thank you,
did that to
Sky,
be
as I
anti-black.
made it house for the gifts. Also, everything with Erica. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Thank you, Hector. Is that my house? No, that's not mine. We have brand new speakers. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, somebody. Who was talking? Go ahead, Brad.
It was Brad.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead. Y'all can have it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't understand shit you just said.
I got something to talk
What, Lou?
about. All right. So can I give you like my one issue with on the left?
Tell us.
Go ahead.
It's the vitriol for especially in academia, these gender study classes where they try to black men as the white men of the black community. So there's this thing called it's called
Are you the dude with the watch? Are you
that?
Jerry? Are you Jerry?
Jerry?
Jerry.
No,
Jerry?
That's a different person. Profile picture.
Are you guys brothers?
What?
Okay, man.
Not brothers.
We cousins, maybe.
I got a twin brother though.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. First lady, did you vote for Trump?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay. All right, love. Thank you so much for being here.
Hold on. So, can we get some clarification on what this man is talking about?
Hey, Miss Erica, you booted out.
Because I'm only looking for Trump supporters, sir.
Okay.
Do y'all want to America's back?
Can I break down this theory? To America's my cousin. I actually know.
Okay. What
That's my
studies
cousin.
are you talking about where the chief meant to be
I
white
was
men?
ready.
Can you
I
elaborate
was
on
ready.
that?
Okay, so there's this thing called the theory, right? Thesis, my bad, a mimetic thesis. So it's gender studies, because I took a gender studies class with an ex-boo thing in college. So I was just trying to get in there. So I took a gender studies class with it, right? So class it talks about, it claims how marginal men, black men specifically, want to become a dominant person. I mean, a dominant person like white, especially in terms of like gender roles. And so they pose that black men are not oppressed as men, but only oppressed as black people, and that they benefit from male privilege in other ways, right?
They do,
So
but I'm
wait, hold on, let me
the
tell you.
mimetic theory here that they're talking about.
No, it's mimetic thesis, not theory.
Thesis. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thesis or argument that utilizes the concept of mimetic theory, which posits that human desire is fundamentally imitative. How did this get
Type
into
in black men theory.
wanting to dominate?
Wait, type in mimetic thesis, not theory, and black men. Black men mimetic thesis. So it talks about it's just that black men are not oppressed as men, but only as people, and we benefit from male privilege, which is totally false, and it's been weaponized by white liberals.
Yeah, so this is definitely Jerry. Like, please, I'm for the conversation, but please stop lying to us.
What?
We're going to the argument, or we're going to make it personal again?
Who the hell is Jerry? What?
Damn, she's happy.
You have very similar to a person named Jerry. So yeah.
Well, black man.
So well, thank you, Goods. Appreciate you. Yeah, the chat is you too. Damn, that's crazy.
The day that he crashed out, it was talking about Liv's mother. I mean, like word for there's no way he has word for word the exact same argument, Erica.
That's crazy.
What?
What the hell is happening?
Are y'all trolling or?
I think you are trolling, though. I think you're trolling.
He's not.
Hey, Miss Erica, let me ask
Kiana, you can make the decision. It's up to you, love.
Who the hell is Jerry?
I don't know why he's pretending like we don't know who he is.
Hey, Miss Erica.
Calm down, Eric. Don't stop. Don't talk over Kiana. Okay. What do you want on your bread?
Hey, did you aggress the?
I don't know even know who did. Got a notification at the top. This is a lot. Hey guys, let's get screen sharing the live. Let's get this up to 300,000 likes. And we are still. I don't have another gift goal. I don't know. I'll figure out something. We're working on our daily donation goal. $74 left. Daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the and Venmo. We also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. All right, and again, that's PayPal and Venmo, Erica. And since I am saying that, all right, I want y'all to go ahead and head on over to YouTube and click the subscribe button. All right, it's like over 6 people in here. I'm at 814 subscribers on YouTube. I think we can at least to 850. I'm aiming low, which is unusual for me, but I'm aiming low. I think we can get to 850. All right, now that being said, guys, let's continue the conversation. Let's continue the conversation. I don't know how much I got left in because my A1 since day ones know that I have checked the fuck out.
I don't think he's explained this mimetic theory very well from everything I'm seeing here.
What are you seeing, Hector?
Nothing specifically in regards to black men trying to mimic white men in this regard. There's some studies here speaking on black men perpetuating violence towards black women via white supremacy. same things we learned through patriarchy. Nothing that he's stating here. So I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know.
Right? That white women have more power in the patriarchy than black men. He's going to make that argument. I have a great memory. I'm not bugging out.
You real life have heard it before.
Okay. He's going to crash out when we tell him that black men have more power in the patriarchy, because Sissy had this argument with him. Very long, very detailed. I remember word for word what was said.
That's interesting.
What?
Yeah. Why you come back to address that point? We know who you are.
El Janelle, pull up.
It's the watch. It's the watch, y'all. It's the watch. Jerry. It's Jerry. You can Jerry. It's cool.
Yes.
Hey, Jerry, say
so
Grand Rising.
Back.
Say Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Yeah, that's him.
Y'all trolling, man. I'm not finna play with y'all.
Hey, thanks for letting me come back. I just want to defend what I said earlier because I don't want y'all to blame me. Y'all heard me say I disagree.
Janelle's my cousin as well.
I love Lou. I don't know who Jerry is. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe Lou came in here trolling as Jerry, but if he didn't come in trolling as Jerry, I think y'all may have a person. But I could be wrong. I just but it's hella funny because they like this same shit used to have it on Clubhouse too. That's why it's funny. So I just want to defend and clarify that I disagree with the Black Trump supporters. I just like to get them hooked. The reason why I said 2A is a good debate is because a lot of times the Trump supporters, they just sound ridiculous. They not following logic. There is nothing. I think 2A has the ability to follow, and obviously he studies some elements, but I argue with him all the time. We disagree. I'm far left. I'm a failed revolutionary. I be feeling like we should have been organized and took this shit over. So I disagree with parties, but I super hate Trump. So that's just where I fall. I wanted to defend it because I don't want y'all to I don't want y'all to like I was tripping. But I think Lou and Two Americans do a good job having a conversation, even though I disagree. So I just want to
say that. Thank you for adding that, Elle. I appreciate you, love.
But I still want to talk. Still talk and chime in on something.
Huh? What?
Like, can I still be a part of the conversation? I don't know what that means.
Are you a subscriber?
Do we gotta pay for that?
Yeah, you can stay. I don't care. I'm about to end anyways. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
K died too.
I did find something here. Apparently there was.
Hold on, Hector. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not a huge fan of panels. So all I'm gonna ask is that y'all do not overtalk each other. All right, let one person speak unless they say something outrageously stupid, and then I know Liv is gonna say something. But and Hector too. But like, let's just try to overtalk each other. Chat, just doing all other good things. We got 10 to 15 minutes before we call it a night, guys. So let's doing all other good things while we are here. All right. I'll reset the gift goal to something small. And also I want to shout out, let me see, I want to shout out Anna. Anna, thank you so much for the $24, love. It's $24.09. I'm gonna keep it at $24 though. But shout out to Anna for the $24. She said, "This brown Mexican, appreciate you and your panelists. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Anna. And guys, continue to show love to the panel. The amazing, wonderful, intelligent Kiana is here. Jonah is here. Liv, great. K Dot has joined us. Yay, K Dot. And also bestie, well, one of my best actor is here. Yay. All right, show love, guys. Okay.
Not on live demotion. It's fine.
It's okay. It's one because Liv is bestie too. I can choose between you two. It's the bald heads.
Wow. No, I was gonna say, so whatever the dude's name is who call ice on women of a dog. The person who was teaching this class you're talking about, was this a white or black man? I can't even read his name because of gold covering it. What's his username? Okay, I'm gonna bank on the fact that he is white. And Tommy J. Curry actually challenged in the book that he wrote, The Man Not, saying that the assertions of how all men, white men specifically, how men try to mimic other men, specifically a white, and how white people or men try to do that, and how black people, historically black men, have a different masculinity than one displayed white supremacy. So he teaches all that pretty well. I actually did a good bit of reading on this, what that course is that you're talking about. But even that it's a theory or thesis, you could have challenged or rejected. Something tells you he didn't, and he ran. It's fine. It would have to do with Democrats. Like, none of that has anything to do with Democrats or the left specifically. It's just some weird professor of yours in a class that you, for some reason, in.
Hey, do y'all want Hillary back on the panel for like the last 10, 15 minutes?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. I cannot. Oh my God. It would just so make me good I'm right now.
Okay. Let's go. Hey, K.
Oh, I'm missing.
So listen, guys.
Say it again, K. Dot.
You good, K. Dot?
This is my voice.
This your normal voice.
Yes.
It's my normal voice.
That's my normal voice too.
Oh my God.
This is how I be talking.
Yeah. So I want to ask.
Liv. Go ahead, Liv.
So I want to ask, and I'm just gonna start some shit here. I'm gonna start some shit. All right. So to all the Black Trump supporters, why did you vote alongside the Klan?
Alongside what Klan?
Klan.
Klan?
You can identify the Klan? How do you identify the Klan?
You see the thing. You guys are like these kind of manipulators that force people to like this narrative. That's the narrative you have for us. I understand that, but that's not the narrative. I didn't vote alongside the Klan.
I'm going to bed.
The question is, the Hillary, the question is, how does you know where the Klan is? Why you get them arrested?
Pardon
you
me?
know who?
You mean why did I vote for Donald Trump without forcing a narrative? Is that what you're asking?
Hector left. That's fucked up. I'm gonna send him a strongly worded text message. What? Liv is on teacup. Yeah, you vote alongside the Klan. You really did.
Miss Erica, I have a question.
Huh? What's
Did you vote alongside the Klan?
Oh, are we gonna do the Southern strategy because you don't know the difference between ideology and party?
No, I was asking.
Okay,
Did you vote?
Sure. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I voted outside harm reduction.
No, how do you know the white people that you voted with are part of the Klan?
I voted for, the candidate I voted for, had a platform on helping people, not harming.
So you think? So hold on. So do you know the Klan was all Christians, right?
Yeah, but the Klan
was
wouldn't have
helping
voted
people.
for a black woman. Listen, hey, I got a quick question.
But majority Hispanic men
One second.
vote for Kamala. Are they part of the?
I got a quick question.
But the same brown people you vote for Kamala.
Hey,
are they a part of the Klan?
Hey, is that Trump?
Hold on, but let's get back to the Klan thing.
No,
you said
we are at Miami.
Majority of the brown people that vote for Kamala.
Is that Donald?
Are they part of the Klan too?
Is this
because
Donald
you were
Trump?
just advocating for them.
No, listen. Is this Donald Trump?
Are Hispanic people part of the Klan?
Can you answer this question?
Are y'all going to mine?
Yes, after you answer ours.
Yes.
Okay, how about if y'all answer mine first?
No, you're a guest.
Okay, yes, that's Donald Trump. Now,
Okay, great.
I got
one more
majority of
follow-up.
the Hispanic men are part of the Klan.
I got one more.
See, you lied now. Now you're dishonest. What
No,
Klan
it's
members
not.
do they lie?
I said
Are
after
you a
you
part of
answer
it?
our questions.
No, I asked you a simple question.
Is this Donald
Is
Trump on the
majority of
cover of
Hispanic-
the UK magazine?
Is the majority of Hispanic men?
Is that Donald Trump?
Is majority of the Hispanic men a part of the Klan? Yes or no?
Liv, I want to see the Klan endorse Kamala Harris.
Is majority? He said voted for some Klan. Majority of Hispanic men voted along the Klan. So why are you advocating for
They
brown people to
didn't.
be over?
50%.
That's not true. They didn't get a majority.
So majority of Hispanic
Wow,
men.
chicken, wow, wow.
Majority of Hispanic men didn't vote for Donald Trump.
Nah.
They didn't.
No.
Oh, so Kamala Harris got the majority. of every
Kamala
group.
Harris.
Can you explain why your president is on the, like you said, how can we identify the Klan?
It's
Well,
the same reason why
because
Joe Biden
Donald
gave
Trump
the
is on the cover
eulogy.
of the Klan.
It's the same reason why Joe
I'm
Biden gave
gonna
the
tell you this.
eulogy.
I'm gonna watch this.
And drop me.
No, we're not gonna.
Obama gave the eulogy.
I ain't dropping
Obama gave the
Yeah,
eulogy.
listen.
Talk about
Go ahead and drop
Obama
me.
gave the eulogy
Watch
to
this.
the niggas from
I bet y'all can't debate without interrupting. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be short. I'm gonna be very short, right? And I want you to respond with something smart. And we're gonna do this for the next 9 minutes or so.
Who's the judge? Smart or not?
Okay, great.
The
The crowd, the chat. It's a bunch of Trump supporters in here. Now listen. Bird. I'm gonna say.
Can we put a poll up to see? Because how do we know?
Yes, we're gonna put a poll up to see. Now listen, Robert Byrd was a part of the Klan, and he spent 25 years working against the Klan to dismantle them and advocating for critical race, well, not critical race theory, but anti-racism work. Like all the way up until the day he unalive. Right? Has Donald Trump? I got one question. I have one question for you.
Listen to
the white man did the work. Second. I told you.
This is
help. Yeah, I know. The facts hurt, right? You had to get muted because you interrupted. The last thing I'm going to ask you, and this is where I'm going to you so you can talk. Hillary. Donald Trump apologized for accusing Central Park 5 because Byrd did the work.
You hear
Did Donald
yourself?
Trump do the work? Did Trump do the work? Did Donald Trump?
Liv, do you hear yourself? You are a black man talking about a white man work.
Did he do the work?
Hilarious.
You never heard of constructing?
Yeah.
Racist? You don't think it's a thing that's possible?
He completed the work. It's completed. Is that what you're saying?
He was always constructing.
So what do you mean he did the work? What does that mean? Oh, he did the work. So he's invited out.
No.
So what you mean he did the work? Explain to me when you say he did the work. Y'all the type of Negroes. He did the work. Let him come to the cookout.
Civil rights. Don't give out invites over here, love.
So why is he caping? So why is he caping for that white man? He did.
Not caping for him. He's telling you facts of the matter which you are.
So how do you know he did the work?
So can I ask a question?
Constantly, no, you can't. Be quiet. Right? Donald Trump's the one.
They triggered Hillary. I got him right there.
Yeah, see, I know.
No,
How they could gang up
this voice. Listen, I don't like being interrupted. Stop interrupting me is the problem. Right? No one triggered. I just want y'all to stop interrupting me. Stop doing that. It's rude. I didn't interrupt either of you. No more real quicks. All right? America, listen, you come up on me one more time and you interrupt me, you're bye-bye. Will be dropped. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. I appreciate you. As I was saying to Americans, and I'm going to the voice.
As I was saying, all right, Donald Trump is the one who has done no work to make amends for the wrongs that he has to black people, especially the Central Park 5, calling for their execution in 4 New York City newspapers. All right, 4-page letter and 4 New York City newsletters. Even as recently as September of 2024, he was still saying that they unalived that woman, and what they did was wrong, knowing damn well that they didn't execute it.
You can't understand me? You have to put your listening ears on. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll start with the voice because normally we have voices and it's fun. But no, seriously, Americans, at the debate with Kamala Harris, he literally invited Central Park 5 again, exonerated 5 again, and accused of unaliving that woman, knowing damn well that she is alive, that they have been exonerated. So there's that part. That's why they were suing him. The case is now null, moot at this point because he's a president. He never has made amends. He's never apologized. No one is ever saying that fully does the work of deconstructing their racism. All right, white people are inherently racist because of the society that we live in. All right, so stop cherry picking and focus on what it's actually saying. Liv, you continue.
Minutes left. Do y'all just want to hear yourselves talk, or y'all want to have a discussion?
We actually have 5.
Y'all want to have a discussion, or y'all just want to hear yourselves talk?
You responded. What you said was bullshit. Go ahead, Liv.
Okay. All right.
What you said was Malarkey.
Oh, I forgot about again. I'm sorry.
They want to talk to each other.
Go ahead, Hillary.
Can I ask a question when y'all get maybe like minute 2?
So, huh?
Okay, damn it. I knew you were gonna do that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, and it wasn't even him. It was another. I know who it was, and she's just sick of the shit. I would say their monthly kick. You had to go, Hillary. You had to get here. Okay. So please ask your question in like less than 10 seconds.
Do you think with the strong level of ignorance that we're dealing with information and faulty logic, do you think the left is building a good enough weapon to actually protect the country?
Good enough weapon to protect the
Yeah,
country?
like I don't see a strategy. Like I don't see a strategy that's defeat this level of flawed logic. Like,
with the information and disinformation that's been right, that they're all soaking in. No, that's why you have to have conversations and keep telling the truth. I mean, this shit that we do here on this panel. All right, come on these panels. They're not trying to hear anything. So for the people in the chat that may take away and actually go research something new. All right, it's also the work that we do by knocking on doors, making phone calls, passing out pamphlets, like talking to people in grocery stores, talking to people at schools, talking to people even. It's the work that you do off of this app that's going to actually make a difference. Advocating for more progressive candidates is going to make a difference. Doing real shit. All right, but the misinformation, disinformation, some people just want to believe, and that's it. They've fallen into the second place, and that's them. Go ahead.
Just to clarify, I wasn't talking about in this room like, are y'all doing enough? I mean, the actual apparatus of the Democratic Party. And I hear what you're saying about explaining, but they don't understand.
The DNC
voters. Oh, so okay, so I guess I don't know. I guess my question is like, so what do you think is a good plan to fight it? Because I think that they should go far left. I think the mistake is they moved a little right. I think they moved right to try
to. That's too idealistic. Though. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm running.
No, go ahead. I don't mind.
It's too idealistic to go.
I feel like we heard
far,
this with Bernie.
Well, to go far left, and the reason why is that when we say go far left, someone mentioned this the other day, and I think it was Erin with her smart self. Erin said this, and I agree with her. We need to have a more progressive, policymakers. So people in Congress and the Senate, the federal level, also on a state level, also locally, less progressive candidates there. But we need, unfortunately, is maybe so a moderate as president to work both sides of the aisle. But the people who actually make the laws, who can put laws into place, those people need to be more progressive. They need to be your democratic socialist, what I like. All right. I don't ever think it's going to be a communist up in there, but maybe someone who does to have social welfare programs for people in there, but they're still a capitalist at the end of the day. I don't think that's kind of like what democratic socialism is. But we need those more progressive candidates in the places that actually matter. All right. In most cases, I know Donald Trump is showing different, but in most cases, the president is just a figure. They do the hobnobbing, elbows and shit. That's what the president does. But the people who are actually writing the policies, who are voting on it and getting legislation passed, we need those people to be more progressive. And I think the Democrats need to just basically work on a system where they can start telling the truth and be just as blunt as the right is being when it comes to spreading misinformation and disinformation. They need to be just as fierce and forceful with spreading actual truth, and stop trying to be the smartest people in the room.
That's valid. Why do you think that we're able to install a far right but not a far left? I just think it's so many
because people feel like something is being taken away from them. It simply comes down to that. It comes down to the isms, and people like this is actually a really good conversation. Really good conversation.
Have like a room on that. If you ever have a room on that, like I really think we should push far left, because I know so many people who don't because they don't believe in the system. But if somebody was to come up and say, look, people have been wrongfully incarcerated because the jail system is incompetent, and to really run on a program, look at this person's story, look at this story. Like we have probably millions of stories of the incompetence of the prison industrial complex, to run on that and say, look, we need to check. Like I feel like there's so many things that are obviously wrong that people feel like, oh, it's just birds of the same wing, that's why they won't touch on these things. So if you were to go super far left, we may or most likely activate such a large section of the community that's like not even, they're disillusioned with politics. And I just feel like everybody here to do that, they want to go moderate. I think if you go moderate, you're actually gifting something to the right.
But the thing is that people are afraid of the word social, so they have to first understand actually what it is. And I think that, okay, how can I put this? I think the Democratic Party has to stop assuming that people know things. And that goes back to being the smartest in the room. They got to stop assuming that people know things and speaking so highbrow, and actually talk to people that they can understand. Meet people where they are. That doesn't mean you have to dumb down your message in a sense. I just really agree that you have to start meeting people where they are. But you gave me a great idea, Ella. I appreciate you. I should do a follow. I'm going to drop you, of course. But you gave me a great idea, something to actually think of. We've had these conversations before, but it's definitely something that we want to expand on and like look for solutions. So that's why I work with the organizers, the organizations across the country, like Money Out of Politics is my favorites because that it's a long thing. But I am trying to get out of here, so I'm going to let you go, Ella. But thank you so much for being here.
I'll come to your next one.
Okay, awesome, love. Good night. Y'all got some hearts in the chat for Ella, y'all. She was okay. Hey, Malik, what's? Yes, we have to America.
Please, you can't introduce me on that. Nothing much. I was just gonna add something that you already touched up on, and just try to tell some of the misinfo that Two Americans are saying. But yeah, the exonerated five about 2 weeks before was sworn in had a civil suit open against him because he was still using the name in a distasteful manner.
Yep, there was. Yeah, and
bring up the exonerated five. So how did this information from me?
Still can't listen, bro. I do things.
So the misinformation then.
I good for you. Did that make you feel like a big boy?
All right. So thank you for that, Malik. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. You too, love. All right. Americas. I just wanted, I really do. Because you're young. How old are you if you don't mind sharing?
I want to talk about my personal life.
You don't want to talk about your person? Okay, It's okay. You sound young. Anywho, it's just something I want to tell you. So take a second, please.
And I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all the choices that you make. Because of the choices that bitch ass make.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Deuces. All right, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. All right, guys. I'm sorry, Kate, that you didn't get a chance to participate because I'm about to call it. But we are going to go raise Santana.
Let's go, Santana.
Let's go. Huh? I'm tired.
Good night, Eric.
Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Kiana, hope you get some rest, my love.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Of course. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you always. Awesome, awesome. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? One day I'm going to figure out how to work the panel. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hey, Alexa, play Now or Never by Kendrick Lamar.
Now or Never, bonus, by Kendrick Lamar, featuring Mary.
Damn, she don't be listening, y'all. God damn. Anywho, YouTube, Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all so very much. Y'all go say hi to Santana for me. Go do a Santana raid, okay? YouTube and Twitch, go do a Santana raid. Y'all know who Santana is, all right? Santana speaks, all right? Santana speaks. Go ahead and say hi to him. I'm going to end the stream now before we run out of internet here. Not internet, but we get a copyright. You heard me say Alexa pause. That shit was funny. Okay. All right. So guys,